Fios is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to Fios today to get our best offer ever.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Taco Tuesday. What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 294. Episode number 294 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. We are live every 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So spread it around across the internet and throughout the world. Because let me tell you something right now, this is a more important time than ever to get the message out, folks, and we need as many people as we possibly can listening to this broadcast, all right? Anyway, folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost, and, of course, the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every episode is available to download there absolutely free. Anyway, folks, it is a Taco Tuesday. I'm going to do a little bit different things going on today. I'm going to take more calls today. All right, and I may do a little bit of a line sweep, may ask the engineer to just start hanging up on people so that we could get different groups of people calling up for the call-in sessions here on this Taco Tuesday, all right? Because let me tell you, I had a rough time yesterday, folks. As you could tell, my voice is a little hoarse from yesterday because I kind of lost it in the post-show third-hour edition. If you didn't listen to it, go back in the archive. It's episode number 293. I just lost it, man. I mean, they tried to assassinate Trump, man. And I just all out lost it. And, of course, we're finding more and more information about the, person that tried to assassinate Trump. And this individual, folks, I mean, believe it or not, is a goddamn immigrant. I mean, the irony of it all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why, if you want my personal opinion, the mainstream media is kind of sweeping this under the rug. And, of course, they're continuously going right after the jugular of one Donald Trump, for Christ's sake, spreading out like slanderous lies about the man, utter slanderous lies. And it's not bigger news. I just can't believe this. You understand this, right? I mean, they're giving more airtime and more point of media emphasis on these ridiculous zingers, these so-called zingers that Hillary Clinton is sputtering out her cuckold mouth, for Christ's sake. And we'll get into that a little bit more later. But, once again, I don't understand why this hasn't put or gotten more media coverage. But, of course, folks, if this had happened to any one of those idiots on the left, I'm telling you, it'd be all over the goddamn media. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, the reason that you're not seeing this assassination attempt on Trump all over and spotlighted all over the media, folks, because it doesn't fit in with their narrative. You see, this was an immigrant that was in the country illegal, a British immigrant of all things, all right, in the country illegally, and he didn't have a gun. He tried to snag a damn gun from an officer, and from what I've read, he was damn near close of getting it, for Christ's sake. So it doesn't fit the liberal narrative. You see what I'm saying? It actually hurts the liberal narrative, hurts Hillary Rotten Clinton, hurts Barack Obama, hurts the left, and this is why you're not hearing anything about it, for Christ's sake, man. There's a 20-year-old British immigrant, for Christ's sake. The whole reason he was here is because, from what I've read, he's not playing with a full deck. All right, he's a couple of fruitcakes away from a picnic, a couple of cans short of a six-pack, not playing with a full deck, for Christ's sake. For some reason, met some, I don't know, internet love affair or something of that nature, decided to come to America on his own to try to meet this broad that he met on the internet, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is this disenchanted moron that we got out here wandering around out here in the country. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. He's been out here for what, 15, 17 months out here illegally? I mean, but this is it, isn't it? This, instead of focusing in on the important issue that they tried to assassinate Trump, this mainstream media is just going after Trump's jugular. They're, blowing the whole Corey Lewandowski firing out of proportions, for Christ's sake, trying to make a mountain out of a molehill as it relates to that subject matter. All right, but they don't want to talk about the assassination attempt on Trump. They don't want to talk about that. Because I'm telling you, folks, these leftists are agitating violence. And I'm talking about the leftists that are currently in positions of bureaucratic power today. I talked about it, earlier when Trump was visiting Texas, for Christ's sake. You had Julian Castro, HUD secretary, all right, sitting in the damn cabin of Obama trying to incite violence on Trump when he visited Texas, for Christ's sake. Trying to incite violence through veiled language. This stupid bureaucratic piece of trash. Now, that's why I'm saying, folks, we got to start taking this a little bit more serious out here, all right? These damn leftists, we can no longer let their little veiled threats of violence or blatant threats of violence go unheard any longer, all right? I mean, we're getting to that damn point, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at this. They tried to assassinate Trump yesterday, man, and this is not a bigger news story in the damn media. This goes to show each and every one of you that this goddamn mainstream media is nothing more than a state-run piece of trash. And if you continue to look towards the mainstream media for your source of news and information, then you are intellectually lazy, you're a moron, and you want to be told what to do instead of informing yourself and figuring out what to do on your own, you piece of garbage. Jesus Christ, I'm serious, all right? 20-year-old British immigrant tries to assassinate Trump yesterday. It's not even the main news. You know what I'm saying? It's not frontline news, for Christ's sake. Hillary Clinton, with these pre-written zingers that are out here, that's supposed to be mainstream news. And not to mention, folks, not only did they put Hillary Rotten and her ridiculous zingers more prominent in the news cycle than the assassination attempt of Trump. I mean, they bloviated this whole Lewandowski firing situation, and moreover, they are trying to allude to the fact that Donald Trump is having, quote, problems because he's not raising enough money, supposedly, in comparison to Hillary Rotten Clinton, all right? And Trump just basically said, hey, look, it doesn't matter what happens. I'll fund my own run, boy. You understand that? And if you want my personal opinion, I still believe these damn Republicans these dumb bureaucratic GOP establishment assholes are still trying to do something behind the scenes as it relates to Trump. I'm not joking around. I mean, this is why these supposed donors that would traditionally dump, close to $500 million if this was Jeb Bush or Marco Rubio, these people aren't coming to the aid of Donald Trump because he's not going to be a lackey to their money. So the donors don't see value in donating to the campaign of Donald Trump because Donald Trump is not going to bow to whatever campaign contribution that these morons are used to getting favors for. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, folks. And, you've got the media utilizing this issue, the issue of the fact that Donald Trump can't raise these large sums of political money. And I'm telling you, it's a direct consequence of not just the GOP establishment basically telling their donors, in my opinion, not to donate to this man, but there's not a vested interest in these donors to donate to this man because he's a self-made man. He is not going to bow down to any kind of goddamn corporate donor interest. And that's why it was great to hear Donald Trump say he'll fund his own run then. He doesn't need anybody. You understand? That's what makes him such an anti-establishment candidate. You couldn't get more anti-establishment candidate, for Christ's sake. And I'm calling on you Bernie Sanders supporters as well. You have already been defrauded, demoralized, completely bastardized by Bernie prostate-infected double-faced Sanders. Huh? Hey, did you read the reports today? He went to the Senate, and all of a sudden he has that much more grandeur of power and prominence in the Senate all of a sudden. Just as I predicted, boy, if you look back at the archive at around March, early April, I said that this idiot is a Democrat establishment hack, and he is doing this for nothing more than more prominence in the Senate. I wouldn't be surprised if Bernie Sanders got a more prominent seat on some Senate committee, for Christ's sake, or headed a Senate committee, because he earned his Democratic leftist establishment stripes on this one. All right? He definitely earned his Democratic leftist establishment stripes, right? I mean, give me a damn break. I mean, how does that make you, Bernie Sanders, feel the burn in your crotch? How does that make you people feel, man? I mean, are you just going to continue on through life and pretend that episode, of you, feel the burn, and Bernie Sanders is going to change everything. It's the revolution. It's Bernie or bust, dude. I mean, y'all are just going to pretend that never happened in your life and pretend that we didn't hear you say that and pump that and, spew that and talk that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. I can't believe leftists, when they just completely get bitch slapped into reality at their saviors, their political saviors being nothing but utter frauds. They pretend like it just never even happened. I mean, look at the people that voted in Barack Obama, all right? I mean, look at the damn people that voted for Barack Obama. They're pretending that never happened, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, I remember, especially in my personal sphere of influence, in my social circles out here in real life, I remind everybody that was out here mouthing off, yes, we can, and change, and all this other crap, and that are now bitching and moaning, that are now obviously way worse off than they were 8 years ago, for Christ's sake. I remind them every goddamn day I see them. And that's what you should be doing, too. To every one of these scumbag assholes that supported this president, and this president now is, look, you can't say anything else other than the president is purposely trying to destroy the country. There's nothing else you could say about it. I'm sorry. I mean, this immigration policy of bringing in these wild Jehudis into the country and then trying to pretend that it's some sort of a humanitarian situation when we can see the footage coming out of Europe. We could see the utter destruction of Europe happening because Europe allowed these migrants to come into their countries. They accepted them with open arms. Y'all remember that? oh, we accept the immigrants, we love you. And now they're being completely dominated. Their women are being raped and fondled like it's no big deal, for Christ's sake, and I can't believe this garbage. I cannot believe this garbage. But this is what I'm telling you, folks. This is the America, and I will not let you leftists, you people that voted in this trash, I will never let you live it down, because you have blood on your hands, you piece of garbage. All right? When this immigration policy of Barack Obama and the leftists, when we start seeing more and more of these sleeper cells start coming out and detonate themselves, raping little girls like we saw in Idaho, for Christ's sake. And look, they're trying to pretend that didn't even happen. They're even doubling down on the fact that didn't even happen, which is ridiculous. Out there in Twin Falls City, for Christ's sake. They're trying to say it didn't even happen. It's just sick. It's sick crap. The complicity of the bureaucrats on the federal, state, and local municipal levels, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's that damn deep. That's why I keep telling you, if you keep voting in these lifetime bureaucrats, these career politicians, you are technically voting in agents of international bureaucracy. That's all there is to it. I mean, these people have no loyalty to America one bit. I don't care what side of the supposed political spectrum they're on. Just look at their actions. Their actions speak louder than words. I mean, just take a look at what they've done to this country. Take a look at the debt. Take a look at the tremendous war. Take a look at the loss of blood and treasure. Take a look at the disorder, the absolute disorder that the United States has indirectly caused because of our foreign policy of these international bureaucrats that have been in power for the past 40 or 50 years. I mean, don't you people understand this? Each and every one of these career politicians, it doesn't matter if it's Republican or Democrat, these people are agents of international institutionalist bureaucracy. All right? And I'm telling you this right now. Now people are starting to find the reports that are coming out that Barack Obama is eyeballing the UN Secretary General spot, huh? Oh, I told you idiots, man. I mean, there's a reason why Barack Obama has no loyalty to America, for Christ's sake. This idiot believes in this whole United Nations leftist, institutionalist, international bureaucratic crap. He believes in it, man. That's why he gives more respect to the United Nations institutions. I don't know if you've ever seen Barack Obama honor the United Nations ceremonial aspects, how he has to wait to speak. I mean, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm telling you this right now. It is no wonder why this man is trying to destroy America. But I'm telling you this right now. Each and every one of you people that voted for this man, and if you know people who voted for this man, they have blood on their hands. They are complicit, as far as I'm concerned, in destroying America. They could sit here and pretend that they didn't know, that he lied to me, so on and so forth. Hey, you didn't just vote him in once. You voted him twice, all right? And that's all there is to it. So you people have blood on your hands, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. Every time you look in the mirror, and every time that you're having a goddamn hard time in America, every time that you're having a goddamn economic situation in your life at this point in time, you've got nobody to blame but yourself if you voted in this damn liberal regime that's been in office for the past almost 8 goddamn years. You're complicit in this garbage, so you ain't got nobody to blame but your goddamn stupid, ignorant, yes we can, change self. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sick and tired of people bitching and moaning in this day and age. Oh, yeah, you're bitching and moaning? Huh? Hey, look who's been in power for the past 8 years, you moron. And a good several years, in that 8 years, the Democrats had the complete and total control of the damn government, you freaking stupid idiots. And did they give universal health care? No. You morons, Obamacare was a federal mandate of health insurance. Do you understand that you morons that are still, oh, Obamacare's a great thing, oh, yes. You stupid morons, you created a lifetime monopoly on your health. You stupid morons. I mean, you have given the authority to the United States federal government to dictate to you through the threat of force in jail, the threat of fines in jail, that you have to purchase health insurance, and if you don't, you're going to get fined, and if you don't pay those fines, you're going to be thrown in jail. Huh? That's how monopolies are created. Folks, if you look back in the archive, especially during the early episodes of True Capitalist Radio, and when I was giving stock tips, you notice that I was telling a lot of folks to entertain these health insurance stocks as Obamacare was being debated, for Christ's sake, all right? And the reason I knew that either if Obamacare was passed or it wasn't passed, the insurance companies apparently had that much influence over the political process that they were going to be an integral part of whatever system that these damn bureaucrats were concocting. And as a result, if you take a look at all those health insurance stocks that I suggested back in the day, and if you would have entertained any one of them, sons of bitches, you would have at least quadrupled your money by now. And that's just, I'm saying at least. Some of them were actually bought out, they were merged. I don't even want to get into it. But the reason that I knew this was going to happen is because the whole debate as it related to the Obamacare situation was nothing more than having the federal government integrate this whole health insurance policy on the American people. And I don't believe that health insurance on the patient side is relevant other than to keep these paper-pushing bureaucrats within the health insurance industry alive. And if we take a look and break down the majority of health costs in United States health care, 80% of health cost, folks, 80% of health care cost is in bureaucratic paperwork. That's all it is. A bunch of bureaucrats handing papers and files, and that's all it is. All right? That's what you're paying for. That's why these premiums are going up through the roof, for Christ's sake. The health insurance is going through the roof, even though Obama said, it was going to be, you're going to keep your plan. It's not going to go up. We're going to just, we're going to make sure that those that are uninsured get insured, and I'm telling you, I don't understand how any of you idiots on the left can continue, can't even entertain the notion of defending these morons anymore. I don't understand it. There's something wrong with you people if you're going to continue to back these goddamn leftists up, these Democrats in this America up, for Christ's sake. And I'm serious. If you are insistent that these Democrats are right for America, then you are against America. That's where I'm coming from. That's where I see it. Because everything that the Democrats have done have brought us in this precarious situation in American history. And for you people that don't want to see that or understand that there's something wrong with you and you're the enemy as far as I'm concerned. You cannot get more of an anti-establishment candidate than Donald Trump, boy. Do you understand that? Anyway, I want to hear from you, folks. I'm going to open up the phones here. 516-453-9903. I'm going to just start clicking people off because I know that a lot of these people are going to, I'm looking at some of their numbers, for Christ's sake. I know that they're going to probably do some prank calling or whatever the case might be. So I'm going to open up some of these lines. Hey, engineer, get some of these people off of here. Seriously, man. I'm going to try to get some of these people off of here, and I'd like to hear from you, all right? I want to talk to you about what is transpiring in our country today, the leftists that have destroyed this country. 516-453-9903 is the number to call, all right? I want to hear from you, all right? What do you have to say about this? I'm serious, man. I want to hear from you. Don't just sit there and play with your pecker shaft. And let me tell you, if the lines are busy, keep trying. All right? Keep trying, for Christ's sake, because we want to get to some calls today. We want to get some serious calls. And, of course, we'll get to Twitter shout-outs, and we'll get to radio graffiti and all that crap. All right? But, what do you think about this goddamn America that we are now in today? What do you think about this garbage? I'm serious, man. I want to hear from you. All right. Anyway, let's go a little bit about. How about 208? What's up? You're on the horn. What's going on this Taco Tuesday?
Hey, Ghost. Just
How you doing, man?
Just wanted to point something out about the whole Twin Falls thing. That there are no Syrian refugees in Twin Falls. I mean, they were probably Syrians that did that whole sexual assault thing. That they couldn't actually sexually assault the girl, so they actually pissed on her. That was
okay. So you live in Twin Falls City?
I'm not in Twin Falls. I'm actually north of there, but.
Yeah, of course. Get the hell out. Get out of here, you stupid moron. I saw the city council clip at Twin Falls City, for Christ's sake. I saw concerned citizens trying to plead to their municipal leaders out there saying, look, we're seeing a lot of influx of those that look of Middle Eastern descent out here, and we weren't made aware of this. And there's a lot of nefarious activity as it relates to these allocated folk. And you're going to have this asshole call up and say that there's no refugees, there's no people that are being transplanted over there at Twin Falls City? You son of a bitch. Get out of here. Get out. I saw the damn footage for myself of these damn city officials being questioned by the citizenry of that city. So shut up, all right? I'm serious. Don't sit here and try to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining, you stupid sack of garbage. Jesus Christ. Do you hear this? Do you hear this leftist garbage that they're trying to do? I wouldn't be surprised this asshole is paid by Hillary Rotten Clinton. I'm telling you this right now. I would not be surprised. What a sorry sack of crap. I'm telling you, soulless, dumb, leftist trash. Oh, my God. Anyway, how about area code 207? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. I was just wondering, what do you think about the Mormons?
Well, I mean, look, I'm going to be completely honest with you, and this is my personal opinion. And look, I'm never going to go to Utah anyway, so I really don't give a crap. I don't really like Mormons. All right? I don't like Mormons. I think that they're a little bit nutty, to say the least. I think John Smith has been contradicted on many different occasions, and yet you continue to have these nutcase Mormon people continue to sustain the continuity of this lunatic's vision, for Christ's sake. I think the whole magic underpants and a lot of the different rituals that these Mormons do are a little strange, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, in 2008, that's why I was apprehensive about Mitt Romney. But in 2012, we had no choice. We had to deal with magic underpants over here, and I'm not a big fan of Mormons. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. That's what's so beautiful about the freedom of speech. That's what's so beautiful about America. And I can say that, and I can be that critical, even though I believe that the Mormons are a bunch of nut jobs. At least I can criticize their religion and not be threatened with an Allah snack bar because I criticized their beliefs. Do you understand this? I mean, that's the difference. That's a big difference between the Mormons and, these wild Yehudis that they're bringing in, for Christ's sake, all right? Anyway, I just don't like the Mormons. I'm sorry. The whole magic underpants thing and, I don't, it's just weird, ridiculous. It's just like the Amish, too. I don't really like the Amish. I mean, why are we taking these people seriously? I mean, I'm not joking. Why are we taking the Amish serious? Why are we allowing these people to continue to live like it's 1798 or something? I mean, what the hell is this crap? What are they doing? I'm serious, man. I'm tired of having to oblige any of these ridiculous primitive religions that insist on not wanting to move into the progressive forward. And when I say progressive, I mean in the non-political way, all right?
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
But seriously, man, anyway, I don't want to get off keister on this. I'm sure I'm pissing some people off. But the bottom line is that I just can't. The Mormon, the magic underpants thing, I'm not going to Salt Lake City anytime soon. I'm not going to Utah. I don't give a crap. Anyway, let's take some more callers here. I'm opening up the phone lines for this Taco Tuesday. I know I've been a little off keister as of late, so I want to, talk to the people. And, if we get some bad callers here, I'll free up more lines so that you can call in. So if you're calling in, not getting through, keep trying. 516-453-9903. Let's take some more callers, shall we? How about 412? You're on the horn.
Ghost, this is Mr. Tamsy. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Yeah, I want to go back on the Twin Falls thing. Actually, I actually tweeted at you a little earlier. I actually found it kind of hysterical. That's only they were tracking everything, trying to keep it to the bare bones. I'm just like, what the hell? Why wasn't this done in the first place? They've got the shittiest frigging press release of all time, where they clearly are covering for something.
Well, I mean, you look, I know that these Democrats and these leftists are going to try to downplay this situation that happened in Twin Falls City. And the reason is it doesn't fit in their narrative, and it's going to scare away a lot of the people that are supposedly holding hands and singing Kumbaya with this pro-Islamic immigration situation. Now, I saw with the clip that I tweeted on my Twitter account, Politics Ghost, that not only did it have the report that was broadcasted in the local media in that particular regional market, but it also had the confrontation of citizenry within Twin Falls City confronting the municipal officials of that city in a, council session, or I don't know what their municipal hierarchy is, but I'm assuming it's a city council. And lo and behold, the council is acting like the citizenry has a problem, and there's not, some influx of different foreign people coming into their community. They're just trying to deny it. Even though the citizenry, one of them was a business owner. And I find it surprising that the damn city officials won't even take a business owner, a taxpayer within that local municipality, a little bit more serious than they did. So I'm telling you this right now. There's something that stinks to high hell with this Twin Falls City situation in Idaho. And if you're not familiar with it, folks, if you're just tuning in, we talked about this yesterday on episode 293, where 3 Syrian refugees were caught raping a little 5-year-old girl at knife point. And once they were finished with whatever nefarious sexual abuse-related activity they were conducting, they urinated on the little 5-year-old girl. So this is the kind of a religion of peace, though, kind of religion that we're dealing with here. And this is why, folks, we have to put a halt on these Muslims coming into the country. Now, I know that the leftists and the Democrats want to paint the racist brush on Donald Trump because he has suggested this to keep this country safe. But lest we forget, and I tweeted this earlier this morning, that we had the liberal himself, Jimmy Carter, during the Iran hostage situation, he did the same goddamn thing. He banned Muslims from coming into the country. It's documented. It's on record, you stupid, dumb, liberal hypocrites. And he also deported Muslims. All right? Now, was he racist? Liberals? Was Jimmy Carter racist for doing it, or was he trying to keep the country safe, you stupid, hypocritical jerk dicks? Jesus Christ, man. I'm serious, man. And look, I can agree with you there, Tamsy, man. These people are trying to sweep this under the rug, and I think it's disgusting. Seriously, I think it's utterly disgusting. Once again, I want to hear from you. 516-453-9903 is the number to call here. We're opening up the phone lines on this Taco Tuesday. Like I said, I went a little off keister yesterday, so I want to talk to the people. I want to hear what they have to say. How about 504? What's up? You're on the horn. Yeah, you're taking too long, for Christ's sake. How about area code 562? What's up?
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
All right. What I wanted to say is that it's scandalous that these people are calling them Syrians because, like, I think the percentage of them are coming from, like, Central Africa and Afghanistan, and they're still calling these people Syrians, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, you have to remember, okay, this is the American public. And the American public, with all due respect, are a bunch of idiots. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of my fellow American out here, but everything has to be dumbed down and simplified for these people. All right, and look, you have to thank our education system, all right, and this social engineering that has been put forth by this liberal government for this type of dumbing down of America, all right? Yeah, sure, we know that we got a bunch of wild Yehudis from all over the place coming in, from all over the place. That's why Donald Trump is saying we got to ban Muslims, temporary ban Muslims from coming into the country so we can figure out what the hell's going on. All right? I'm talking Pakistan, all right, Afghanistan, Syria, hell, even Iraq, unfortunately Egypt, Saudi Arabia. I can go on and on, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man, what a bunch of morons. All right, I'm serious, man. I mean, look, I understand this, all right? But you have to remember that the American public they're morons, all right? They don't understand the complexities of problems. If they did, we wouldn't have this damn government in power today that put us here, you stupid jerk dick. Oh, my God, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. Who else do we have going on over here? We're taking calls here once again. It's a Taco Tuesday. We talked a little bit about how the media is basically going at Trump's jugular 24 hours a day. You know, they're more worried about the zingers that dumbass Hillary Rotten Clinton is, throwing out of her suck hole and bloviating the whole Lewandowski firing and talking about how Donald Trump, you have low political donations. I mean, Hillary Rotten was able to raise $45 million since May alone. I mean, what are you doing, Trump? As I've stated time and time again, Donald Trump, the reason the donors aren't coming to him, the traditional GOP donors, is because they know there is no vested interest in donating to Donald Trump because they know for a fact that Donald Trump will not bow to whatever they want. All right, and his response, Donald Trump's response is perfect. He said, look, I'll fund my own run, baby. I don't need no political donors to bow down to. Donald Trump will not have no corporate donor masters to answer to when he's president. He is the most anti-establishment candidate that we have running today. All right, boy? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let's continue going, all right? I mean, look, this is America that we're in now, for Christ's sake. I mean, they're more worried. This damn liberal mainstream media is putting these stories with more spotlight than the actual attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Why is that not a headline that is spotlighted all day today? All day today. I mean, I'm asking. I'm just asking. Anyway, look, I'm going to clear out some lines here. 516-453-9903 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. I mean, do you think that I'm off keister? No, you think that what I'm saying is somehow ridiculous? What I'm saying is wrong? Do you think I'm a moron? Do you think that I'm asking. I mean, I dare you, I challenge you to give me a call and prove me wrong, you morons. Because this is America. This is goddamn America. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's take some more callers here. How about area code 510? What's up?
Is that me?
It's you, man.
Oh, man, this fucking refugee shit is starting to piss me off, man. It's just like we let people in here who have absolutely no attuning to our way of life, and we're not willing. We just don't see the writing on the wall, man.
I'm sure telling me, man. I mean, I don't understand why the liberals, right? Remember, this was supposed to be the party, the liberal Democrats, who are supposed to be open to everything, free speech. Oh, we're going to openly criticize Christianity. Oh, we're going to separate the church from state. And all of a sudden, Islam seems to be kryptonite, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, it seems to be kryptonite, for Christ's sake, as it relates to their belief system. All of a sudden, liberals give a pass as it relates to the oppression of women, as it relates to Islam. Liberals give Islam a pass as it relates to the oppression of gays, the murdering of gays, the illegal, to be LGBT in many of these Islamic countries is illegal. And yet somehow, the liberals give this particular religion a pass. I mean, what is wrong with that picture, please? Somebody explain that, and not to mention, wish that around in your head a little bit and think about it, for Christ's sake. What the hell sense does this make? What the hell sense does this make? Good Lord. How about 956? You're on the horn. What's up, man?
Hey, Ghost. Happy Taco Tuesday. And also, I got readings to tell you. For the past weeks, I've been getting calls from some people who say they work for the government and they want to give me free money. And also, I want to know about your childhood, how your life was in middle school and high school, you know, the story of ghosts. And also, Sonana Dusk from Requested Girls wants to say Happy Taco Tuesday.
Well, I don't really want to talk about my childhood. I'll just tell you this. Yours truly was not some buddy that was picked on. I can tell you that right now, all right? Secondly, I find it interesting. I know you're out there in the Rio Grande Valley, and you're getting calls from the government to get free money. I find that very interesting, but I don't doubt it. Because let me tell you, that's how this government is doing everything. They're just giving away our tax money so that they can push their agenda. They can push their goddamn agenda on it, for Christ's sake, and they're using our tax money to do it. And that's why I'm saying that's what makes Donald Trump's candidacy so goddamn important. That's why those of us on the Trump train, we got to work 10 times harder than we did in the primary. You understand this, right? We got to work 10 times harder than we did when the primary was happening, because I'm telling you right now, these liberal, mainstream, lamestream media assholes are not stopping. They're not going to stop. They're continuously coming out with the slanderous lies, these outright lies. That's what they are. Outright lies. And I'm tired of it. I'm serious. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it already. And that's why if you have any kind of social media, if you have any kind of a blog, all right, a vlog, anything, man, any kind of influence, for Christ's sake, go out and double down on it, spend more time on it, all right? Post news articles that expose the hypocrisy of the left, that expose the hypocrisy and the lies of Hillary Rodham Clinton and the mainstream media. I mean, this is not a joke. We have to take this as serious as a heart attack, and I cannot believe that people are just sitting here thinking that this is just going to somehow work itself out. It is not going to, and that's why I'm saying I'm calling on the capitalist army and I'm calling on the Trump train. It's time for us to work overtime as it relates to making sure that Donald Trump is elected president. And let me tell you, I still see nefarious activity happening on the GOP side. All right? Do not underestimate these morons, because they still want to have their reign of power. A lot of these bureaucratic institutionalists would rather see Hillary Rodham Clinton in office, man. So I don't trust the GOP as far as I can throw these establishment political class assholes. All right? And I'm talking about Paul Ryan. Hey, anybody who knows people in Wisconsin, can you tell these people to take their heads out of their cheese holes and vote this asshole out, man? Vote him out. I mean, how much more of a cuckold connoisseur does one idiot have to be before the people, the constituency of one area realizes that this moron, the Speaker of the House, has done absolutely nothing? he gets called out by Bill O'Reilly, and I tweeted that particular exchange on my Twitter account. Literally the next day, the guy comes out doubling down on all kinds of garbage, spewing hatred towards Trump, trying to say that the delegates at the GOP convention can, quote, vote their conscience. I mean, it's about enough. All right, I'm serious. This is about enough of this goddamn asshole Paul Ryan. Vote him out, you Wisconsin cheesehead assholes! I mean, what the hell has he done for you? Honestly, what the hell has he done? He hasn't done anything as House Speaker. I mean, if he's not going to be unelected, if he's not going to be voted out, then get him out as House Speaker. He's a complete asshole. He has done nothing. He gave Obama a blank check as it relates to this damn omnibus bill. That's the whole reason why you've got Barack Obama bringing in these refugees from these wild Yehudi areas, from the Middle East to Africa, Afghanistan, Pakistan, bringing them in at $20,000 per refugee, paid for by the United States taxpayer, all right? $20,000 per refugee to ship them in here, and then once they come in here, they are automatically qualified for food stamps and welfare and free education, free child care, free health care. I mean, do you understand that the immigrants are getting treated with better perks than the rest of the PO in America? Remember these idiots? What did I tell you back in the day? Huh? What did I tell the PO in America? That the Democrats were going to turn on you little people because at some point in time, they're not going to need you. They're not going to need you anymore because all they got to do is give you the beans and you're going to vote Democrat regardless. And did you hear this month in June, a lot of the folks that were collecting food stamps didn't get their damn deposits until 8 to 10 days later than expected. And I can guarantee you that wasn't a damn accident. I mean, this damn ridiculous government can sure pay these refugees way, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you. All right? I'm telling you this right now. Each and every one of you scumbags that are out here that were thumbing your nose at capitalists saying, yeah, baby, I'm collecting EBT, baby. I got 5 kids, baby. I ain't got to do nothing, baby. Yeah, well, you know what? Now you're getting the beans. And moreover, you've got the immigrants living larger than you. Yeah. How does that feel, boy? Huh? That's why I'm saying you voted this man in because you thought he was going to pay everything for you. He didn't pay diddly. He gave you the crumbs while he gave the new electorate that he is building. And look, there's a report, and this is off Drudge Report, for Christ's sake, almost 5 million illegals in this country right now that are eligible for amnesty under these goddamn liberal immigration policies, all right? Almost 1 million of those illegal immigrants are in key battleground states in this country. Do you understand that? I mean, they are trying to change the electorate much like what Europe has done via the European Union. I mean, for Christ's sake, take a look at London, a.k.a. Londonistan, where they have elected their first Muslim mayor, for Christ's sake, who's now implementing his own subtle Sharia law, for Christ's sake. All right? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I mean, this is a systematic plan. I mean, what's it going to get? What's it going to take for you idiots to get it through your head? You've been had. These people are, and I'm talking the Democrats, they're trying to bring in a whole new crop of electorate, and they don't need you morons that they gave the beans to anymore. They don't need you anymore because they know you're going to vote Democrat regardless. All right? I mean, and you want to understand something. Understand this. This is why the Democrats are doubling down with the racial politics, because they know that's the only card they have left to play, because everybody who has strife, that's a minority, regardless of what racial background you are. If you have problems in today's America, by God, we've had a black president for 8 goddamn years. So what's the excuse? And you see, that's what the left doesn't want these simpletons to focus on. They don't want the people that have grievances in today's America to focus on the fact that the Democrats have had complete and total control of the damn executive branch. They had complete and total control of every branch of the executive and the legislative branch, major influence in the judicial branch. I mean, this is all happening under the leftist watch. I mean, what is it going to take for you morons to understand this? I mean, this is Democrats' policy. I mean, this is the left policy that we're living in today.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
Jesus Christ, man. What is it going to take for you idiots? Anyway, folks, let's lighten up the mood a little bit. I'm going to take some damn Twitter shout-outs. And for you folks that are unaware, you can retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And the Twitter name is PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost. And if you retweet the first tweet that says, True Capitalist Radio Now Live, I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here. All right, do we got any Twitter shout-outs, engineer? Well, let's go ahead and get to these Twitter shout-outs right now. Woo! All right, we got Portugal for Ghost in the house. We got regular TCA in the place. We've got Dr. Nixon in the place. We've got Muzzamil. I don't know. He calls himself an internet jerk. I can't read the other name. I'm not saying that disgusting name for Christ's sake. Liberty Ghost in the house. What's going on to Liberty Ghost? We've got 2 hours of brown nosers. Shove it up your ass. All right, boy? Jesus Christ. And look, of course, we've got people here that are trying to make fun of the assassination attempt of Donald Trump yesterday. Look, you sons of bitches, I'm not going to read any of those goddamn names, all right? That's not funny, man. Jesus Christ. Tyson Rocket in the house. What's going on? We've got Fort McMurray is saved. What's going on? We've got Capitalist UK, the religion of penis. Jesus Christ, man. TSA Love Hand for Ghost. Shove it up your ass. Seriously, I don't really appreciate that. I told you a story about it. Just shut up. We've got Ed and the Wizard in the house. We got APC 227 official in the place. The Green Leader. Artron Havoc in the house. There's the Whore Master. Oh, yes, I am the Whore Master. Who the hell else do we got going on over here? We got the Green Bio. Soros controls Trump. No, he doesn't, you stupid moron. Are you kidding me? Stop spreading around that slanderous lie. George Soros has donated to damn Hillary Clinton's campaign more than anybody else out here in this damn political circuit, you stupid lying piece of trash. Jesus Christ. We got the trans-American. Here we go. We got all this trans-testicles for Christ. The trans-testicle, as a matter of fact. Now, look, is that a pair of balls with a pair of balls on it, man? Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you sick pricks, man? Here's trans AR-15. They put a pair of balls on an AR-15. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. You people are sick. You people are freaking sick, man. Anyway, we got Sergeant Brexit in the house. What's going on? We got the Brony Network. The Trans Bottle. There we go. Jesus Christ. The Trans Capitalist Radio. Trans Capitalist Radio. God damn it. You assholes. They put a pair of balls on my goddamn avatar. They put a pair of balls on my avatar. Screw you, man. Screw you. What is up with you damn assholes, man? What is something wrong with you people, man? There's something definitely wrong with you idiots in the head. Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic, for Christ's sake. Christ. We got Exara Hawks in the house. What's going on with Exara Hawks? We've got Ghost Abuses Cans. Real funny, asshole. Real funny. We got Nurse Guy in the house. We've got Razor 360. Who else do we got going on? We got the Cruise Dresser. Who the hell else do we got going on over here, for Christ's sake? The Trans Longhorn? Did you put a goddamn pair of balls on the long? God damn it! What the hell is up with this pair of balls on everything fetish? What is going on with this trans testicle garbage fetish? God damn it! God damn it! Look, what is wrong with you people? Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Look, man, I'm only going to take a couple more of these, and that's about it, because you people are making me sick. I'm serious. You people are making me sick to my goddamn stomach. You should all be ashamed of yourselves, especially all this transgender, trans-testicle, putting a pair of balls and all kinds of garbage. I mean, give me a freaking break. Jesus Christ. We've got the trans nuke now. They put a pair of balls on the nuke. Jesus Christ, what the hell is your problem? Enough of the ball stuff. Seriously, you people got problems, all right? I mean, what are you doing listening to this show? You need to go to a damn, a glory hole or something, and then, fulfill whatever it is that you're repressing in the back of your fruit bowl mind. I'm not kidding around. Jesus Christ. We've got the trans ghost. Jesus Christ. The trans Teutonic. I mean, what? Caitlyn Jenner for ghost. What is up with this trans-testicle infatuation today? I mean, I thought this was Taco Tuesday. I didn't realize this was a goddamn trans-testicle Tuesday. A trans-testicle Tuesday, for Christ's sake. We're just going to put a pair of balls on everything. Oh, my God. The trans-midget. I mean, where do you come up with this crap? How many names do you assholes have? Jesus Christ. The G-Man capitalist, Strictly Diesel, what's going on? Boat in the house. Oh, my God. I mean, seriously, man, how many goddamn freaking trans-testicle names do you morons have? Good Lord. We got Platinum Robo in the house. We got 2 hours for liberty. Hey, what's going on? You know what it's about. We got the trans Trump. Oh, great. Oh, that's just great. You see, now y'all are getting ridiculous. I'm serious. Now y'all are getting the trans taco. They put a pair of balls on a goddamn taco. I mean, that isn't even anatomically correct, for Christ's sake. Damn it. The trans taco. The trans taco? I mean, that looks more like the hermaphrodite taco from where I'm standing, for Christ's sake. Here, give me the goddamn. Give me the mic. All right, look, I'm just going to take a couple more, and that's it. This is just ridiculous, all right? I'm serious. You people are going way out of proportion, all right? You're going way off keister. Look, there's a trans toilet. I mean, look, this is enough, all right? Seriously, I don't know what you people are doing. I don't know what you're smoking. I don't know what drugs you people are on, but this is going way out of proportion. We got the trans lowrider. You put a freaking pair of balls on a lowrider. Stop! All right, look, stop. Stop this crap. All right, seriously, this is getting way out of hand now. This is getting way out of hand. Jesus Christ. Z Frostwire. What's going on to Z Frostwire? How you doing, man? Jesus Christ. We got Trey in the house. The Big P in the house. We've got Metal Capitalist in the place. What's going on to CK Smith in the place? Dorito Burrito in the house. Jesus Christ. Tank Dempsey in the place. I'm not saying that disgusting name, for Christ's sake. The Trans Ham Bone. That's just great. You put a pair of balls on a ham bone. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What the hell's your problem? What the hell's your problem, man? Oh, my God. The trans tinfoil hat. All right, that's enough. Get out of here. That's enough. All right, that's enough. You people are just, y'all have ruined this crap. I'm serious. You people have ruined this whole goddamn Twitter shout-outs concept, for Christ's sake. I mean, every time I do this, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to continue to say it, this is why we can't have nice things, for Christ's sake. We can't have nice things because of people like you. I mean, good God, man. You see, I try to make this interactive. You know, I try to, give a little bit of interaction to the people that are out here listening to the broadcast. And this is the kind of thanks that I get each and every goddamn time. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let me just get back to the broadcast. We are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, folks, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Once again, if you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every episode that yours truly has ever conducted, and I believe we are now at 477 total whole episodes that yours truly has ever conducted, for Christ's sake, folks. So they're all there to download for free. So go ahead and enjoy countless hours of content, baby. Countless hours. And every piece of content is time dated and stamped. So blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Anyway, folks, what was I talking about before, engineer? Oh, yeah, about Trump and the attempted assassination by some 20-year-old British immigrant who was in the country illegally, for Christ's sake. Let's just move on here, right? I just want to go ahead and move on. Anyway, folks, I want to talk a little bit about this former Secret Service agent who is releasing this tell-all book that basically he was there in the White House observing the personal activity of Bill and Hillary Clinton during the Bill Clinton presidential tenure. And he's saying a lot of explosive allegations here. And, what's really ironic, just to prove how state-run of a media we have, the Hillary Clinton campaign had issued a warning to all media outlets not to go and interview this particular Secret Service agent. All right? I'm not joking, man. So, this just goes to show you that now that Hillary Clinton and her campaign put out this warning to these media outlets, nobody wants to interview this man, with the exception of Sean Hannity, boy. And let me tell you something. I strongly advise everybody to look at this interview when Sean Hannity has this Secret Service agent that was around the Clintons during the presidential tenure of Bill Clinton, for Christ's sake. He's making a lot of allegations. And look, I don't think they're allegations. He was a damn Secret Service agent. He saw it. He saw it, man. And there's a lot of things that he saw. According to his memoirs, according to his book, Bill Clinton was caught, on the damn Oval Office desk with Monica Lewinsky, or, Monica Stupinski is what I'd like to call her. I mean, give me a freaking break with this stupid, dumb, glorified, fatty whore bag. All right? But let's be honest here, okay? According to these reports that are coming out from the Secret Service agent's book, not only was Bill Clinton caught with Monica Stupinski on top of the Oval Office desk, but Hillary Clinton apparently didn't like it, and, you know, the people inside the Clinton campaign didn't like it, so they tried to move Monica Stupinski into some other branch of the bureaucracy working with Hillary Rotten Clinton. But I guess, I don't know, Clinton was so enamored with, I guess the sexual exploits of this fatty, Monica Stupinski slut bag that he took time and effort into bringing her back into his close proximity, and went as far as giving her a paid position. So this Monica Stupinski got a paid position to be around the close proximity of Bill Clinton because Bill Clinton liked the way she gave a Hummer, all right? And moreover, folks, if you read the Starr report, folks, I mean, the explicit and dirty details of all the sexual exploits that one Monica Stupinski would do with or to Bill Clinton, I mean, are just complete bowels of carnality, if you want my personal opinion. I mean, did you know, and this was in the damn Starr report, that, Bill Clinton put a goddamn cigar in this woman's meat wallet? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. He dipped a cigar. He put a cigar, like a cigar. You smoke a goddamn cigar, the ones that, Fidel Castro always chews on. All right? He put a cigar in this woman's vajayjay. All right? I'm not joking. I mean, Bill Clinton used Monica Stupinski's private parts as a goddamn humidor. I mean, you can't make this sick crap up, man. It's in the Starr report. It's actual fact. Oh, my God. I'm telling you this right now. And moreover, folks, okay, I mean, not only did this Secret Service agent allude to this, he also said that Monica and Bill were very open in their embrace of each other around the White House. And that he, as a Secret Service agent, was rather disturbed on the close proximity that this woman had next to the president. Had his secret code to be able to contact him at any point in time in her day. I mean, this is what makes this particular situation so precarious, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm serious. I mean, he is going to tell all, folks, and I'm telling you this right now, I strongly advise you to watch the interview that it is going to be conducted with Sean Hannity, all right, with the Secret Service agent, Tell All book on the Clintons, and it's going to be pretty damaging. Moreover, folks, I don't know if y'all saw the tweet from one Donald Trump. He's going to make a speech tomorrow about Hillary Rotten Clinton and about the low-down, dirty garbage she's done, utilizing the State Department to deliver political favors in exchange for donations to her goddamn husbands and her nonprofit organizations, for Christ's sake. But we're going to get into all that in just a second because, Goosifer 2.0 dumped some more data relating to the DNC hack. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that in a little bit. We're going to take some more callers here, folks. All right, 516-453-9903 is the number to call here. I'm going to go ahead and, eliminate some calls here, and I want to get some new callers, all right? I want to get new callers in here. All right, so go ahead and give me a call right now if you want to get through, for Christ's sake, all right, man? I want to hear from you. I want to hear what the people have to say. I want to talk to the people. Anyway, we got 775. What's going on?
Hey, Ghost, it's Viper 2 Actual here. I'd just like to elaborate a little bit more on Muslims throughout the world. You know, there are 1.6 billion Muslims in the world. Hundreds of millions of them are fundamentalist Muslims who want some form of Sharia law throughout the world using social justice to implement it. They also support Islamists who believe the death penalty should be implemented on things like homosexuality, and their numbers are in about the tens of millions. Now, they may not be jihadists, but they support the jihadist program, and their numbers are numbered in the hundreds of thousands. Now, if you look at these numbers, out of 1.6 billion of them, only 2% of them, the secular Muslims, are the ones who aren't even doing anything. So you look at that 98% of Muslims, they may not be, killing people, but they do sure support it. Now, the only way we're going to get rid of this problem is by either, I don't know, maybe some form of re-education, or try to implement something that'll take away this mindset that this radical Islam is the way it should be throughout the world.
You actually bring up some great points, man. I mean, something needs to be done if these Muslim wild Islamic Jihadis are going to integrate themselves with American society. Now, look, what Muslims need to understand is that they have to separate their spheres of consciousness of religion and politics. And you see, that is where the schism, the contradiction of Islam comes into play as it relates to Western civilization. These people cannot separate their spheres of consciousness between religion and politics. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that can't. But in America, through our trials and tribulations throughout the years of our existence, we have been able to, as a people, separate those spheres of consciousness. We've been able to practice our politics and differentiate our personal religious beliefs from our political beliefs. And you see, that's not what Islam does. Islam integrates their religious beliefs with their political beliefs. I mean, Islam is not just a religious system, it is a political system, a social system, an economic system. It's a way of life system. So in my personal opinion, just based on that construct, if these Muslims can't, for whatever reason, integrate themselves into Western society and are not able to separate their spheres of consciousness, and they still want to wear the beekeeper suit, they still want us as civilized people in the West to continue to accept them having to pray some odd times a day, having to oblige their religious practices. I think that's utterly disgraceful and disgusting. All right? And let me tell you something right now. What Viper 2 Actual is saying is very, very accurate in the fact that even though possibly 98% of Muslims obviously are not violent, their silence is absolutely consent. And not to mention, these people many times are not even silent. A lot of the times they're saying, they made fun of the prophet. They drew the prophet. They talked about Allah. I mean, they justify indirectly these acts of violence. And I'm talking even so-called American Muslims. I mean, a lot of these YouTube stars that I'm seeing out here that happen to be American Muslims, they're condoning indirectly, in my opinion, a lot of these violent acts. All right, I'm not joking around. And these are supposedly leftist American Muslims, and yet they will justify that, free speech has some limits. No, it doesn't. All right? No, it doesn't. All right? I can make fun of the prophet. I can make fun of Jesus. I can make fun of the freaking Mormons. I can make fun of anybody. And you see, that is the schism, once again, within Islam. These people are incompatible with Western civilization. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but if these people cannot separate their spheres of consciousness between politics and religion, then therein is the problem, and that is really the essence of why we are seeing this particular so-called clash of civilizations. I don't call it a clash of civilizations, but that's what everybody's calling it. I call it more social engineering. In my view, I call it more social engineering by bureaucrats that are not only on the international level, but our own career politicians that we elected that are secret agents of these international institutionalist bureaucracies, all right? So that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, we got to start having these kinds of conversations, for Christ's sake, that, look, hey, you want to be Muslim? Fine. But I'm still going to eat a ham sandwich in front of your stupid ass, all right? I'm sorry, all right? All right, I'm still going to eat some baby back ribs in front of your ass, and if you're insulted about it, well, just shut up. All right, no one cares. This is America. This is the civilized Western civilization, for Christ's sake. And you see, you've got these people on the left championing these damn Islamists. You know, they want to throw us backwards, for Christ's sake. I mean, all these fundamental beliefs of Islam are primitive and backwards. I mean, look, folks, you know, I've been very critical of women. I've been very critical of feminism, so on and so forth. But, folks, even someone like myself, who tells a lot of these women to get back in the kitchen, not even me believes that somehow there's any level of justification of throwing a beekeeper suit on a woman, all right? I'm serious. I mean, there is no justification in forcing a woman into being a second-class, not even a second-class citizen. I think in the Quran, it says that they're half a human being. As a matter of fact, hey, engineer, we got to do that sometime this week, all right? We got to get some verses from the Quran, because I hear that pisses off these Allah snack bar folk. So we got to start reading some of these Quran verses, all right? I've got to start getting these Quran verses, start talking about them to see if these wild Yehudis get a little upset about it.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, thanks for calling Viper 2 Actual. Very appreciate the commentary. Once again, 516-453-9903 is the number to call. We're taking your calls on this Taco Tuesday. And we want to hear what you have to say, man. All right, what do you have to say about this stuff? How about 574? You're on the horn. Yeah. Too bad. That's you just wasted your time sitting there. There's a free slot for anybody who's listening. How about the Teutonic Plague? What's going on, man?
Hey, Ghost. What's going on? Happy Taco Tuesday to you, sir.
Hey, how you doing, man? Happy Taco Tuesday to you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. First and foremost, I want to just take this time to say that you are making me into a very rich man. I'm making some serious capital because you inspired me to become a capitalist even before your hiatus, and I got to say, I sincerely appreciate that, sir.
Hey, well, I'm glad that you are. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, you know, you're a young man. You should be able to utilize every ability that you have within yourself to be able to carve out your own destiny. And remember, you're going to live a long time, so whatever your dreams are today, if you achieve them soon tomorrow, then you evolve in your dreams. You attain higher aspirations, and that's what life's about, man. So congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks, sir. And thanks a lot, Ghost. And I've got a piece of news. The Washington Post is actually bringing up why Trump's assassination isn't bigger news. I'm going to go ahead and tweet that to you, but I want to read an excerpt from it.
Go ahead. Actually, go ahead and read the excerpt and just give us the name of the person that wrote it and, of course, the Washington Post. So go ahead.
Well, it's worth noting that the real estate magnate didn't bring it up either. Trump isn't so much as tweeted about it, which suggests he doesn't consider it a huge deal or doesn't want to talk about it. The most obvious explanation is that Sanford doesn't appear to have come particularly close to completing his alleged mission. He didn't even succeed in arming himself at the Trump rally. Sanford's plot seems to have been feebly unsophisticated. He told authorities the extent of his training was a visit the day before the rally to a gun range where he fired 20 rounds from a 9mm Glock pistol, a common service weapon, to learn how to use one.
Oh, my God. And look, I cannot believe that they're downplaying that. I mean, that was such a downplaying justification for the lack of spotlight on this assassination attempt. I mean, and of course, it comes from the Washington Post. Who wrote that piece?
The man's name is Calum Borchers, CALLUMBORCHERS. I'm going to tweet that article to you right now. Hold on.
No problem. But you see, let me tell you, and this is why Donald Trump has basically cut off the press pass and press access to the Trump campaign, because this has become such a hit piece paper towards Donald Trump. And of course, it's because the majority of influence, of financial influence, the majority ownership is by Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, of course, is the founder and CEO of Amazon.com, and Jeff Bezos fears Donald Trump because Donald Trump has already said that he's going to put an antitrust lawsuit on Amazon because they have a monopoly on retail, and a lot of it has to do with government influence, government assistance, tax breaks, tax loopholes, so on and so forth. And I encourage Trump to do such a thing because let me tell you something right now, Amazon.com should not have this big of a monopoly. And the reason is because it's had some favorable administrations that aided in its progress on a variety of different capacities. But that's why you've got Washington Post trying to, direct these hit pieces towards Donald Trump, especially downplaying his assassination attempt, which is ridiculous. Go ahead, man.
Absolutely. I just tweeted you the article right now. So feel free to read the whole thing. I read you an excerpt, and this downplaying is absolutely ridiculous. And somebody just tweeted me. Apparently, we're still on this whole anime thing. The account, somebody just tweeted me and you, saying, "Dude, we know you watch anime and play Undertale. Come on, tell your butt boy Ghost to get to Radio Graffiti." And the man, guess what his name is? Masked Ghost is his account name. He's got a freaking picture of Masked Pony's avatar with your face on it.
Well, you know what? Just ignore it, Plague. Just ignore it, Teutonic Plague. I'll leave you on for the post-show edition at Radio Graffiti. But just ignore it, for Christ's sake. I just retweeted that Washington Post article that the Teutonic Plague was discussing, for Christ's sake. And, of course, he's getting bombarded by these damn trolls. But, hey, look, it's a Taco Tuesday. Everything's going great. I'm taking more calls. And we're just going to continue going to the phones, for Christ's sake. All right? I want to talk to the people. All right? I want to talk to the people. The people. All right. We got 616. What's up?
Hello?
What's going on?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Ghost. I've been listening to your show for a long time. I just got to say, good job with everything you've done so far.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
There's something that I wanted to talk about. There's a rumor that was recently dispelled, in my opinion, since the assassination of Trump. It was supposedly some people said that Trump was going to betray us when he got into office after a certain time. But this assassination kind of dispels that whole rumor that's been going around. What do you think of that?
Well, I think that the whole betrayal rumor as it relates to Donald Trump is nothing more than leftist hearsay. Let me tell you something right now. Unlike Barack Obama, which was vague in his description on his hope and change and yes, we can, Donald Trump is blatantly explicit on what he wants to do to the country, what he wants to change in the country, and there's no way in hell he could go back on that. Now, what he has said is that he is going to work with the Congress, and he's willing to negotiate and truly negotiate as it relates to bipartisan efforts to bring the country together. You can tell that Donald Trump definitely wants to be a patriotic president, one that wants to go down in history as saving the country. So in my personal opinion, I don't believe this man is going to betray us in any regard. And if he does, then this man is Satan. I mean, to be honest with you, because, I mean, he's obviously the best liar in world history, but I don't believe so. I believe that we're going to renegotiate trade. He's going to renegotiate these trade deals that is going to be bring back jobs, going to bring back economy to America. He's going to open up the American economy to more capitalists. He is going to build the wall. He's going to make America great again by enforcing the immigration laws. He is going to put an absolute halt on these influx of wild Yehudis that are being imported into our country because of these leftists and their insistence on bringing in these sleeper cells that are one day going to, they're going to explode, literally. I hate to, use that terminology, but that's what's going to happen. And I believe, in my opinion, that Donald Trump is our last line in the sand. Our last line in the sand. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you where that story came from, or the line in the sand. All right? Oh, little story about the Alamo. All right? And for you folks that are unaware of Texas history, I strongly advise you folks to view the miniseries Texas Rising that was made for the History Channel. I mean, probably one of the best representations, cinematic representations of the Texas Revolution, the Texas struggle, and it shows that we were ride or die. All right, now let me explain what happened in the Alamo. Okay, now you had a bunch of characters at the Alamo, Bowie, Davy Crockett, and believe it or not, folks, you had some Mexicans and you had some Spaniards there too, folks. All right, I know that people don't want to talk about that aspect. But believe it or not, there were a lot of Mexican and Spaniards that fought on the side of the Texas Revolution against Mexico, all right? I mean, they called these folks Tejanos. That's why out here you have Tejano music, all right? Now, let me explain something, all right? They, at the Alamo, were there, all right? Now, they caught a message that Santa Anna's forces were coming to overtake the Alamo. All right. Now, the funny part about it is that they knew that if they stayed there, that they were all going to die. But they knew if they ran, that Texas and the cause of Texas Revolution would wither away with it. So the story goes, and of course we know this story because of the people that left the Alamo. There was a bunch of women, a bunch of people that left the Alamo. You had somebody, and I don't know if it was Bowie, or if it was Crockett, but they put a line in the sand. And they said, look, there's two sides here. I'm on this side, I'm going to stay, and I'm going to fight no matter what. And everybody that wants to come along with me, you come along on this side, and for all you that don't, you stay on that side and get out. And let me tell you something, folks. Every badass, every Texas martyr, every Texas badass went on the line to fight and die for Texas. And let me tell you how serious the Alamo battle was, all right? Davy Crockett, folks, was a goddamn congressman for the United States in Tennessee. I mean, let's not forget that, all right? This idiot, or I shouldn't say idiot, excuse me, this man, this hero, Davy Crockett, all right, he decided that whatever he saw as a Tennessee congressman was so goddamn corrupt and ridiculous that this man decided to say, screw this, I'm leaving Tennessee, I'm leaving these colonies, I'm leaving the United States, I'm going over here to Texas, an unknown territory for Christ's sake, so that I can live true goddamn freedom. You know what I'm saying? And folks, that's why Davy Crockett and all those folks that died in the Alamo are such badasses, man, because they knew they were going to die. All right, they knew that they were outnumbered, outmanned, and they knew they were going to die. But you see, it was that martyrdom of those Texas revolutionaries that inspired Sam Houston and his men to overtake Santa Anna and the big Mexican army, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm not joking, all right? Sam Houston, probably one of the best anti-heroes in American history, all right? I'm telling you, Sam Houston, I'm telling you, you need to watch Texas Rising. It was a great cinematic representation of the Texas Revolution. Texas Rising, made by the History Channel. Great, great stuff. Anyway, folks, that's why I just wanted to give you that little sidebar lesson on what the line in the sand means. It's a Texas reference. And let me tell you something, it has everything to do with the Texas martyrs that died in the Alamo, folks, all right? Anyway, folks, I want to continue going on, folks. We're running out of time here, and I want to just get to some radio graffiti here in a short while. I do want to talk about this Goosifer 2.0 that is releasing and data dumping more records from this DNC hack. And some of the interesting things that I'm skimming through as, there's a lot of information, for Christ's sake. I mean, there's thousands of pages of information. But something that was interesting here was what Hillary Clinton wants as it relates to her speaking engagements. All right? I mean, not only does this woman, this disgusting, sniveling scoundrel that's supposed to be a voice for the Poe in America, somebody who gave an inequality speech in a $12,500 jacket, all right? That's how disconnected this liberal trash is, all right? All right, now, she requires $225,000 to book her to speak at whatever event that you want her to speak at. $225,000, all right? $225,000. But that's not all right? She wants a round trip chartered in a private jet, baby, all right? She wants to travel private jet, at least a Gulfstream 450 or larger aircraft, all right? And these Gulfstreams are badass, man. They could seat up to 19. They could sleep people in this. They got beds in there. Badass plane. Believe me, I've been on one. All right. Now, in her contract, it also stated that she also wanted first class or business class round trip airfare for about 3 or 4 of her aides as well. I mean, give me a freaking break. And on top of that, they want you to flip her bill for her hotel. She demands a presidential suite with at least 3 adjoining rooms, all right, for her travel aides, for Christ's sake, 2 extra rooms for other staff, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break, man. Oh, my God. And let me tell you, this doesn't end here. This does not end here. She also wanted whoever paid the $225 to pay for all her transportation, which was limos to and from everywhere, all her goddamn meals, phone, internet charges, cell phone charges, the whole 9 yards. She also wanted $1,000, okay, flat fee, $1,000 for a supposed stenographer to create an immediate transcript of whatever the hell this bimbo was saying. And let me tell you, after all that, the $225, chartering this stupid, dumb, idiot bimbo to the place, giving her a presidential suite, flipping her tab for meals, lodging, and everything else, business or first class trip in her goddamn aides, for Christ's sake. And on top of that, the $1,000 for a stenographer to create an immediate transcript of her speech. In the contract, it states, and I'm reading here, will not be able to share a copy of the transcript following the event. I mean, give me a break. What are you paying the $1,000 for? I mean, what a disgrace. I'm glad this got leaked out, for Christ's sake. I mean, what a disgusting scumbag this Hillary Rotten Clinton is. How can these people claim that they are the party for the minorities, they are the party for the impoverished, they are the party for the unequal, the inequality, or whatever, the LGBT? How can you say this with this type of disgusting filth as a requirement just to hear this bimbo speak, for Christ's sake, man? I mean, give me a break. I mean, come on. I mean, not even freaking... not even Led Zeppelin, all right? Not even Led Zeppelin demanded this much, and Led Zeppelin would demand 2 floors of a goddamn hotel room so they could ride their motorcycles in, for Christ's sake. Not even they were this demanding. Jesus Christ, man. And this is a woman that's supposed to be speaking for the people, huh? $225,000 speaking fee. You gotta Learjet this stupid dumb scumbag in on a Gulfstream 450 or larger. You gotta round trip her ass. You gotta make sure that you gotta buy business or first class tickets for her damn aides, for Christ's sake. Oh my God, a presidential suite for this dumb stupid skankosaurus. Oh my God, $1,000 for a stenographer, for Christ's sake. That you're not even going to get you're not even going to get a transcript. I mean, you're paying $1,000 for a transcript guy, and you, the person that's paying this stupid dumb broad, you're not even going to get the transcript. I mean, what a filthy piece of crap. All right, what a filthy piece of trash this Hillary Clinton is. What a filthy piece of garbage. Unfreaking believable. And let me tell you something. According to the Guccifer 2.0, he did get the list of donors that have donated to the Democratic Party. So if you happen to have been a donor to the Democratic Party, your information is in Guccifer 2.0's hands, which all points towards Russian intelligence, in my opinion. So once again, folks, I mean, this is the Democrats. They just can't seem to, keep their computer secure, even though they're supposed to be in bed with the tech industry. For whatever reason, they just can't keep their damn IT people to secure their servers, secure their information. What does that say? Oh, my God. Anyway, folks, last but not least, all right, optimism is fading as it relates to the Brexit vote, folks. I don't know if y'all folks saw the Bloomberg News article that the gamblers, the odds makers, and the gamblers in Vegas and in other gambling hotspots throughout the world all say that the odds are in favor of staying. Now, this is not very good because, once again, I said yesterday that what fueled the increase in the stock market yesterday was the fact that the investment community knows something about Brexit, and that fueled the whole optimism in yesterday's run. Today, you had a little bit of a run until Janet Yellen made the remarks and, didn't sound very good, so it kind of spooked the market a little bit and offset a lot of the gains that were happening up until about 10 o'clock. And then once Janet Yellen started talking, it was over. I mean, those gains started to be erasing real quick. You could take a look at the day's charts. It reflects Yellen speaking. But once again, folks, somebody knows something. I mean, the investment community knows something. The bookies know something. The optimism, in my personal opinion, is fading. And, folks, I believe it has everything to do with this Joe Cox killing by a supposed nutcase that was yelling, quote, Britain first, before he supposedly shot and stabbed Joe Cox, for Christ's sake. And, I've always said, folks, that this particular attack stinks to high hell. Now, I tweeted the footage of Joe Cox's family at the supposed tribute to Joe Cox, and it looked like such fakery, in my personal opinion. It smells of false flag, in my personal opinion. The family was smiling. They were laughing. And, folks, I mean, what are the odds that they made sure that the mother of Joe Cox hugged and kissed a damn woman in a hijab, or whatever the hell, the beekeeper suit? I'm serious. What are the odds of that crap? What are the odds that they had that photo op placed just right, huh? Ever since that freaking killing of Joe Cox, I'm telling you this right now, they are now labeling those that are voting for Brexit, those that are voting leave, as radicals, as terrorists, as nutcases. All right? I mean, you even had dumbass David Beckham out here come out and say that he wanted to stay in the European Union. David Beckham! What a piece of trash that guy is, for Christ's sake, huh? Bend it like Beckham. Yeah, he's bending over to take it up as Beckham by the damn European Union, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, this is horrible. And that's why I'm going to continue to say we're getting very close to this Brexit vote. By God, Britannia, it is your last line in the sand, man. Go out and vote no matter what these people are trying to fear you into. All right? Think of the English Revolution. You know that the English Revolution, folks, was the political spawning point of every major political philosophy. Now, I don't want to get into the whole English Revolution history, but if you read about the English Revolution history and you take a look at all the different groups that were involved, the birthings of the ideologies of communism, of socialism, the birthings of not necessarily capitalism, but mercantilism. These types of ideas started coming about because of the English Revolution. And that's why I'm telling and calling on Britannia, it is time for you to be an inspiration to the world again, because by God, if you vote this Brexit vote, you will be telling the Eurocrats, you will be telling the international bureaucratic institutionalists that this little stupid experiment, this social engineering program that they are attempting to implement on us on a global scale is over. It's crippled. We don't want nothing to do with it, you dumb, damn bureaucratic pieces of trash. Go vote Brexit, Britannia. Don't let them scare you. Go vote Brexit. Good God. Stop the international bureaucratic institutionalists. Stop them. You can do it. Don't let them fear you. Don't let them hypnotize you. By God, Britannia, don't let them do this. I'm telling you, they're doing everything. They're trying to fear you financially. They're trying to fear you through this supposed terrorist act that happened on the Member of Parliament, Joe Cox. They're trying to do whatever it takes to make you afraid of going out and voting for Brexit. But by God, you have to do it, Britannia. You've got to do it. God damn it, you've got to do it. You have got to do it. I mean, by God, if you were in Britannia, just start blowing up your social media account and say, vote Brexit, vote Brexit, vote Brexit, vote Brexit, and put pro-Brexit news, pro-Brexit propaganda, for Christ's sake, because I'm telling you, we're getting this close, and you have to do whatever it takes to shape the consciousness of the people, inspire them to go out there, inspire Britannia. By God, I'm telling you this right now. You've got to do this, Britannia. You've got to do it. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry for going a little off keister here. We got about 17 minutes left in the broadcast, all right? And what I'm going to do here is, I guess I'm going to go ahead and go into Radio Graffiti. Now, I am going to have some post-show edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, folks. And, of course, that happens after we are done with the third hour. And the only way that you can listen to that broadcast is if you're on hold and listen to me on the telephone live. You may be able to catch a live stream relayed somewhere across these internets. Or, once again, you can capture it right when we are finished in the archive, which is located at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? Immediately after we're finished, you can download that son of a bitch and listen to it for yourself. Now, there's a lot of people, for whatever reason, that think the third hour is the best hour. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't see where it's any more or anything less, but they feel a little bit of exclusivity in the third hour. So, once again, if you folks want to partake in that, this is what I'm advising you, all right? Now, once again, let's go ahead and get into some radio graffiti, shall we? And for you folks that are out there that are unaware, radio graffiti is the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle, all right? All you got to do is give us a call out here, all right? And once I call on your area code, and, of course, we don't have Skype. I know there's a lot of people that are a little bit butthurt at the fact that Skype has, not been able to work in conjunction with Blog Talk Radio. Folks, that is beyond our control once again. Skype decided to change its whole back end for whatever goddamn reason, and as a result, it has not only affected the web calling aspect as it relates to Blog Talk Radio, but it's also affected anybody who integrated Skype into their web software, for Christ's sake, man. So, once again, I believe, according to reports out here, that Blog Talk Radio is working on trying to rectify that particular problem so that we can get Skype callers to call the broadcast once again, folks, all right? So I know that, people are a little upset. They're a little angry, for Christ's sake. And not to mention Skype had some decent audio, because I know that there's a lot of people using different variants of telephony call, and as a result, the sound quality is complete garbage, all right? So anyway here, folks, what's going on, engineer? All right, well, hold on just a second, folks. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here with the damn switchboard, conveniently enough. But according to the engineer, is it going to be all right or what? Well, according to the engineer, he's working on it, for Christ's sake. I mean, let's hurry it up, goddamn engineer, for Christ's sake. I mean, there's a lot of people that want to, get the radio graffiti here. And, it's, time's a ticking here. What the hell's the problem? Oh, Christ. All right, let's just wait and see if the engineer can, do his magic. But he's giving me a thumbs up. What the hell is a thumbs up? What's that mean? All right, apparently he's got it fixed, all right? You better have it fixed, engineer, God damn it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to radio graffiti right now. Woo! Area code 435, radio graffiti.
Tried to grab an officer's gun so he could kill Donald Trump. I love it.
Shut up! Don't besmirch the name of Donald Trump, God damn you! 863, radio graffiti.
Hey guys, it's Tyson Rocket. I just want to say to all you trolls who are messing with him right now, do not, I repeat, do not hate on Ghost. Seriously, it's pissing us off.
Hey man, I really appreciate that. I'm telling you, I need more people to, be on my side and hook me up with positivity and encouragement of that nature. I appreciate it. 570 radio graffiti.
Take my balls, yes ma'am. Oh, oh, oh.
Jesus Christ! Get a goddamn room, you sick ass pervert. 831 radio graffiti.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
What the hell is that? You squealing like a pig, boy? How about 207 radio graffiti?
Hey, Ghost. I just wanted to tell you, you're a real inspiration to our family. My wife may not like you, but sometimes me and my wife's son will sit in the room when her baby dad shows up, and we'll listen to you. My wife's son really likes it when you start to go with the Kansy thing, and, we're just saying, great job, Ghost. Keep it up.
I really appreciate it. I mean, it looks like you got a Brady Bunch thing going on. Congrats, sucker. How about 347 Radio Graffiti?
Oh, Ghost, you should put a cigar up my vagina.
Oh, my God. No. God damn it. Why? I'm telling you, what a sick broad. I'm telling you, these broads are turning sick. I'm telling you this right now. I feel bad for young gentlemen today. I'm telling you, you got a bunch of sick-ass, twisted broads you got to choose from nowadays. How about 469 Radio Graffiti?
I hit somebody in the face with a padlock. And I tried to save a friend of mine. His name was Bob. He was a friend, but now he's a member of my family.
Gee, I don't know what the hell you're trying to do, boy. Anonymous, all right? Radio Graffiti.
This is True Chan Radio. True Chan Radio.
You motherfucker out there talking garbage about communist government in China.
The leader of the North Vietnamese forces is in the unification of Vietnam or is in there.
We do it for Chairman Mao.
Broadcasting from a jungle and beautiful home begin.
We own America.
And now it will take it from here, the ruler of life, your host, the communist they call
God damn it, you're messing around with my intro again, you goddamn sons of... Damn it! Damn it! I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell you stupid troll terrorists and cyber vermin not to mess with my intro, for Christ's sake. That's the greatest intro in radio today. Stop messing with it. I'm warning you, all right? This is not a joke anymore. I'm warning you, all right, there, you scumbags? I'm warning you. You keep doing that, I'm going to find each and every one of you scumbags that are messing around with my intro, and I've got 2 words for you: punitive damages. Son of a bitch. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. That damn mic, for Christ's sake. I'm warning all of you, boy. You think I'm joking. You keep it up, boy. You keep it up. You understand that, boy? Jesus Christ. How about 616 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost. Shout-outs to the Courier and the people who got me watching you.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. How about 574 Radio Graffiti? I turn toddlers into food. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. You son of a bitch. I can't believe you would make such a sick-ass splice, man. I bet your father bought the Butcher album, or your grandfather, or some sick-ass twisted variant of your family of that nature. I can tell you that right goddamn now with that sick splice, you son of a bitch. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Tango Whiskey, what's up?
Black man in a white man's town.
He's got
trouble. Get in this way and he's going to cut you down, take it over. He can hide, he can shoot. Don't take nothing from nobody. He's black. He's bad. Scared of nothing. Yeah. He's so bad. They called him boss. He's still the boss. Boss nigger. He's so bad. They called him boss. He's still the boss. Boss nigger. Man, I can't believe it. How much time do you trolls have on your hands for this crap? Jesus Christ, man. I mean, no wonder our country sucks now. No wonder our country's turning into a liberal goddamn hellhole. It's a hellhole. It's a goddamn hellhole. We're living in a goddamn hellhole. Some liberal, leftist, pansy-ass, long-haired, bedwetting, liberal hellhole. Jesus Christ, you sons of bitches! Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the mic! Freaking mic on this freaking dumbass idiot morons that are out here pissing me off. Jesus Christ. 978 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host.
All right, great. I play it at the beginning of my show all the time, Milky Liquor. Give me a goddamn break. Son of a bitch. How about 708 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, it's G. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, G? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great on this Taco Tuesday, man. I mean, I wish I had some tacos to celebrate, but, we didn't make any.
Hey, it's all good, man. It's a Taco Tuesday, baby. Woo! 712 Radio Graffiti.
Mark my words, Ghost. Come this fall, my boy Gary Johnson's going to rip your boy down some new assholes in debates.
Oh, yeah, right. You kidding me? He'll be too busy chewing on Johnson to be doing anything, all right? 952 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost a midget.
Now, shut up, you stupid moron. Stupid asshole. 909 Radio Graffiti.
God damn it! God damn it! Assassinate Trump! The leftist, the liberal, assassinate Trump! God damn it!
No, don't even kid around about that, asshole. Don't even kid around about that. 727 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I just gotta say Happy Taco Tuesday. Could you leave me on for, off air?
Yeah, I'll leave you on. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti?
Don't even kid around about that, asshole. Don't even kid around about that. Shut up, you stupid moron. Oh, yeah, right. You kidding me? You'll be too busy chewing on Johnson to be doing anything.
God damn it. Don't start that now, all right? I thought I got rid of you stupid assholes trying to make me sound like a goddamn cartoon that are doing these internet butt stalker-ass trolls. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't you dare even start that now, boy. Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare, boy. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is your problem? Enough of the ball stuff. Seriously, you people got problems, all right? I mean, what are you doing listening to this show? You need to go to a damn, glory hole or something and then, fulfill whatever it is.
God damn it, I thought I got rid of you, scumbag! Damn it! Stop making me sound like a goddamn cartoon, you scumbags! Stop it! You're making me sound like a freaking idiot, man. It sounds stupid. Stop it. Stop. Just stop it. Good God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. You sons of bitches, man. 937 Radio Graffiti.
For YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter is going to be my ladies 357. You gotta hurry.
Oh my God! What the hell is that? What the hell was that? 972 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, Jesus Christ, a goddamn Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. Who the hell else do we got going on over here? 319 Radio Graffiti.
Putin and Trump reconquer Constantinople.
Man, I did not understand one word the hell you just said there, boy. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I gotta hide under the freaking the desk. I am Russian here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Jesus Christ. One more, we're out of here. 559 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, he bad. They call him Boss. What a big fat boss. Boss nigga. Yeah.
Shut up with that crap, man. You see what you did, engineer? God damn it. Anyway, folks, we're about almost out of time on the live broadcast, folks. I'm going to start clearing out some lines here. If you want to call up right now, go right ahead, 516-453-9903 if you want to listen to the post-show edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. All right? And, of course, folks, follow me on Twitter. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name. Follow me on Twitter, baby, all right? All right? Now, once again, I will be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, every Monday through Friday, baby. Spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know, for Christ's sake. Let everybody know that we're infected in the house. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Happy Taco Tuesday, baby. All right, now we are in the third post-show edition hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like to encourage and implore everybody to please spread it around like wildfire that yours truly is in effect in the house every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, live, for Christ's sake. And whether you listen to us live or in the archive, I appreciate your patronage. You can download every episode at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? Every episode there to download for free, baby, all right? I mean, this will be 476 episodes. We are now 294 episodes into the True Capitalist Radio Show. So that just goes to show you, folks, yours truly has been broadcasting for a long time, baby. All right? A long time. All right? Now, that's why I am proud of doing this show. I am glad I came back. I know that yours truly said, hey, we're going to do a lot of things this summer. We are currently planning that here in the next few weeks. All right, now I'm going to explain to you once more, okay? Yours truly is a one-man operation here, all right? I mean, I'm just doing this show out of my own free will. I'm doing this on my own spare time. I'm taking time out of my life to do this broadcast. I'm sparking synapses in the brains of those that are budding capitalists, potential capitalists, and true capitalists throughout the world. And that's why I do this show, folks. I do this in hopes of sparking synapses in the brains of capitalists, all right, folks? I'm not joking around. That's my sole motivation. That's why yours truly hasn't been in a rush to quickly monetize this particular situation. I'm more worried about broadcasting to the people. I'm more worried about enlightening folks that are trying to absorb information that is being prohibited from them, that is being hidden from them, all right? I'm here to contradict these slanderous and outright lies of the mainstream, lamestream media. And, of course, folks, we have to do whatever it takes to defeat this leftism, this liberalism, this socialism, this communism, this feminism. We got to do whatever we can to just defeat it all. And that's why I'm on this broadcast, folks. So anyway, folks, I'm going to take some more callers here. And, of course, this is a post-show Radio Graffiti. If you haven't already done so, if your hand is not up in the queue, push the number 1 if you do want to be called upon. And moreover, folks, in the post-show radio graffiti, you can go ahead and do your little radio graffiti troll or whatever the case might be. But if you have a question and you want to discuss something, by all means, go right ahead. That's what the post-show is all about, baby, all right? And once again, however you're listening to us, however you are listening to the third hour, I want to thank you for listening in, whether live or in the archive. So let's go ahead and get to some more radio graffiti calls. Post-show third hour edition right now. Woo! All right. Let's go ahead and get to 956 radio graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. I just want to tell you that I seen the picture of that guy who tried to kill Donald Trump, and want to know what's freaky? The woman that has that guy's arm, she looks like Sarah Palin, and thumbs up to the engineer.
Okay. I don't think it's Sarah Palin, but that's an interesting observation. We got an international number here, 4477.
Hey, Goose, it's Riding Snake. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing there, Riding Snake? Raiding Snake, how you doing, man? Good to hear from you.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling a lot better than I was on Friday. I'm sorry for the after show being on a somber note. I do apologize. I just was kind of upset, to be honest. But
no, don't worry about it. You don't even have to apologize, man. Don't worry about it. But go ahead. What do you have to say this evening?
Yeah, well, can I say firstly, I appreciate everyone's support who's tweeted me, like Sergeant Yoda, for example, someone called Kevin CT, and so your good self and Kraskin and a few others I know who've given me some great support. You know what I mean? I appreciate what they've said. And also as well, regarding this Brexit, I'm not sure if you read one of my tweets. Apparently they're petitioning as a last-minute ditch to cancel the entire referendum.
Oh, my God. I mean, have you read any kind of ground? Is it taking any kind of ground?
Yeah, it's currently over 50,000. Obviously, what was it like? It's like signatures so far, and apparently they're trying to push it through to 100,000 before Thursday.
So, what is the needed amount of signatures to be able to just throw out the referendum?
Well, it needs 100,000 at least to go to Parliament, obviously for a debate. But obviously, given the time frame, that's not likely to happen.
Oh, man, I hope not. I mean, first and foremost, I don't like the news that's coming out. I didn't like how the markets were going higher based on the investment community anticipating a no vote, not leave, as it relates to Brexit. We also have the bookies and gamblers across the world and the odds makers saying that there's going to be a vote no or not leave vote. What are you thinking? I mean, you're out there on the ground. I mean, what is the sentiment of the majority of people that are in your area in Britannia?
Well, basically, the majority in my specific area, they want out big time. No matter what happens, they're all out. They're all saying out. I've asked quite a few people. I've even travelled around a few places not too far from me, and they're all saying they're all 50-50. Some of them 50-50. Others are saying they want out. Well, so do you believe
that just based on the observation of people in your vicinity, in your area, do you believe that there is an overwhelmingly disproportionate amount of people that definitely want out, or is it too even to be to make that judgment?
Well, I do find a bit. Well, I would say quite a few do want out, but I'm not saying I wouldn't say it's a complete majority. I'd say it's kind of like the 50-50 more than anything.
Oh man, that's interesting. That's why these odds makers, these gamblers, these bookies, they're going the direction of a vote-leave vote. But look, I'm still remaining optimistic. I know that there are a lot of people in Britannia that want to get out. This would be a slap to the mouth of the Eurocrats, the international bureaucratic institutions of the world. And I am holding out hope that Britannia will not fall for the propaganda that is being pumped out. I mean, did you see the supposed widower of Joe Cox coming out and saying that his wife died because of her political beliefs? I mean, can you believe this? What propaganda? What propaganda?
I know, I saw on the news, and also as well, one other thing I want to mention, which I know you were talking about yesterday, but can I just say one thing from this side of the pond? We do not condone what that team did under any circumstances, as far as we're concerned. The
British team you're talking about the British team, the 20-year-old that attempted to assassinate Trump yesterday. No, I understand that. Believe me. I mean, according to all reports, this child or this 20-year-old man, I should say, had a lot of screws loose. He wasn't playing with a full deck. Definitely a couple of cans short of a six-pack. I don't worry about it. America is not blaming Britannia by any means. Hey, you want to give a shout-out there, Raiden Snake?
Yeah, obviously, I might as well shout out to your good self. Obviously, shout out to Karaskin as always. Shout out to the engineers. Shout out to everyone in the United Kingdom. And also shout out to everyone who's supporting me during my time I'm going through right now. But I am feeling a lot better, and I appreciate the support that everyone's given me. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Raiden Snake. And look, whenever anybody is suffering a genuine loss, I think individuals on the internet can see and hear for themselves the genuineness of a person. I think that we've been exposed to enough media and enough actors and enough people that have given us fake grief and fake sadness for the sake of attention. And I think that everybody genuinely realized that, you were genuinely going through a hard situation. You were not conducting yourself anyway for an attention-based reaction. So that's why everybody's given pretty positive vibes towards you there, Raiden Snake. And thanks for calling, man. How about 832 Radio Graffiti?
Hello, Ghost. This is Gilbert for Gay Frog, and I just wanted to ask, is the engineer single?
Run to Old Navy to celebrate summer style your way. Now through Tuesday, rush in for $2 tanks for women and girls, $4 tees for the whole family, $6 graphic tees, and $8 shorts. Ready to dive in? All swimwear is 50% off. Save big on the best summer styles for just $2, $4, $6, and $8 now through Tuesday. Plus, this Friday only, women's dresses are just $10. Run to Old Navy. Valid 6/22 to 6/28. Dresses valid 6/24. Select styles. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Now you got Gay Kermit, for Christ's sake. Gay Kermit! Jesus Christ. How about 708 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, it's G again. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, G? It's G. What's going on, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I heard what Raiden Snake has to say, and I hope you're starting to feel better, man. I mean, I lost a lot of people, too, in my life. I understand.
Yeah, I'm telling you, G, that's pretty good words coming from G, and I really appreciate you trying to feed some positivity to old Raiden Snake over there, man. How about 484 Radio Graffiti?
I am going to throw Donald Trump into alligator.
Shut up! I'm telling you, shut up! Stop besmirching the name of Donald Trump. I'm not going to warn you again. Son of a bitch, man. 469 Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell you're doing. 541 Radio Graffiti.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. How about 248 Radio Graffiti?
Yeah, Ghost. Can I pee on your leg and make it rain like you said earlier in the broadcast?
Here's this fruit bowl. Shut up, fruity ass. God damn it. How about 585 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, what's your favorite drunk food?
My favorite drunk food, like when I'm inebriated and want to get something to eat?
Yeah, something greasy and tasty, yeah.
Steak. All right, that's all I got to say about that. I eat steak at least about 5 times a week. All right, that's my favorite food. I like all kinds of different steaks. I like T-bones, porterhouses, New York strips. I like ribeye, but there's too much fat on ribeye. I like more of the beef. It gives you more. It gives you more stamina, strength. That you can kick some ass. You know, I mean, it's definitely something every man should eat. They should eat a lot of steak. They should eat a lot of eggs. You know, I've always said that, well, not I always said, but Dr. Joel Wallach said a stick of butter a day keeps the doctor away. And I try to make sure to eat a stick of butter. And I'm talking real butter, not margarine, all right? Margarine is not good for you. All right, I'm talking real butter, all right? Heavy cream butter, baby, all right? And, you know, you just lower the carbs as well. Don't, you know, cut down on the carb intake, cut down on the sugar intake, increase the beefs, increase the eggs. I would also ask everybody to increase their salt intake, too. Salt is not bad for you, all right, regardless of what these moronic, idiot health people try to tell you, all right? I mean, do you know that the Japanese consume the most salt in the world? I mean, I think that these people consume the equivalent of like a salt shaker a week per person or something of that nature. I mean, just something unbelievable. I mean, they have got the highest salt intake, and yet they have the longest life expectancy in the world. Not to mention that these have been a people that has been radiated. They've been radiated through, you know, the nuclear bombs dropped on them by America, the Fukushima radioactive situation, and yet they are still the longest living people on the planet. So that should tell you something. Now, one more piece of advice, and before I move on to other radio graffitis, if you're going to consume salt, make sure your salt has iodine in the salt, all right? Iodine. It'll tell you if you do have iodine in the salt, and believe it or not, that actually helps your brain, all right? You'll begin to, you know, think a lot more sharper. You'll be able to think a lot more clear, believe it or not, all right? Now, look, I'm just giving you my personal advice. Y'all want to continue to listen to these white coats when the average doctor lives to be 57 years old, for Christ's sake, well, then go ahead. I mean, by all means, for Christ's sake, go ahead and listen to these sons of bitches. All right? Go ahead. Jesus Christ. How about 929 Radio Graffiti?
Hello, Trump, Ghost. So, according to the media, the liberal media, Trump is actually, the Trump Tower is funded by mafia.
Yeah, aren't you that fat idiot that said you were going to try to kill me yesterday, you stupid son of a bitch? Get the hell out of here, you stupid moron. Jesus Christ. How about 574 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, I wanted to shout out to the engineer.
I mean, what the hell? You see what you did, engineer? These people remember what you did, for Christ's sake, engineer, you son of a bitch. They remember that song you played for Herman Cain? God damn it. Shut up, engineer. God damn it. Just do your job. Jesus Christ, man. Well, who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Right, here we go with more remixes. Man, how many remixes are there of me out there, for Christ's sake, man? How many remixes? Jesus Christ. 403 Radio Graffiti.
Shout out to Dylan Savoy. Happy Taco Tuesday, Ghosto, you fruit bowlish bastard.
You see, you couldn't even say it without stumbling and mumbling over your stupid fruit bowl mouth. All right, boy? What a little scared, little pussy whip, little fruit bowl. How about 916 Radio Graffiti?
How's it going, Ghost? Listen, I wanted to talk to you for a second about those conspiracies regarding the moon landing. When you first discussed those, I thought you were totally crazy, but when I started to look into it, I started to discover some pretty scary things about that whole business. I don't know if you know this, actually, but
go right ahead and explain what you found. I mean, because this is why I don't believe a word NASA says. Go ahead.
Well, the thing that really shocked me was NASA actually got Stanley Kubrick to fake the moon landing. Believe it or not, he was in charge. And
well, that's speculation. I mean, listen.
Let me back that up with the evidence. All right. You know how much of a perfectionist that Kubrick was in all of his movies and whatnot. The 1,000 shots he'd do for one scene. So, in order to fulfill that perfectionism, he had them drag the entire set up to the moon to fake the moon landing. I mean, I could not believe this when I heard it.
Oh, just shut up, you stupid moron. You see, it always takes a jag-off like this to sit here and, make some kind of fictitious, ridiculous little side jab at the actual fact that NASA's a complete lying organization, all right? It's a complete lying organization. One question I'd like to ask, why don't any of the damn astronauts ever pan to the other side? Why don't they ever pan the camera to the other side? The whole fourth wall thing, And for you folks that are unaware, that's how they videotape or video record sitcoms. That fourth wall. You're viewing the people on like a sitcom from the fourth wall that doesn't exist. That's why the camera can never show the fourth wall, because it doesn't exist, because that's where the cameras are at. How come there's not been a damn astronaut that hasn't been out there and just panned a damn camera, into the black space, into black? I mean, I'm just saying. And not to mention, folks, if you take a look at the footage of the moon landing, it seems as if the camera crew was already there to basically witness this spaceship that was designed by NASA to land on the moon. So, apparently Neil Armstrong and these guys were not the first ones on the moon. It was obviously the damn the camera crew. And I don't know if you saw when they blasted off from the moon, they left the camera crew there as well, because they have a perfect pan upward as the damn whatever spaceship they used to supposedly get to the moon blasted off, and there's a pan going upward as if they left the damn camera crew there. It is the fakest crap I've ever seen in my life. How come we haven't gone back? All right? How come we haven't gone back, for Christ's sake? Answer that. How come we have not gone back to the goddamn moon then? I mean, remember, they made so many trips there in the 70s, and even it was the last moon trip was like 1980, 81 or some kind of garbage like that, for Christ's sake. How come they haven't gone back? Supposedly there's a goddamn moon buggy over there. Remember they were playing golf on the moon? What a joke. What pure mockery, for Christ's sake. And we're supposed to believe this crap? We're supposed to believe this garbage? I don't believe a goddamn thing that NASA says. I think it's a completely deceitful organization, and if it was up to me, and if I were Donald Trump, I would just liquidate freaking NASA. I would sell all the garbage that these idiots have built as nothing more than set props, as far as I'm concerned, and just sell it all to the highest bidder, for Christ's sake. These people have robbed the American taxpayers of trillions of dollars, all right? I have no respect for NASA. I have no respect for the supposed scientists at NASA. I have no respect for the fake-ass astronauts at NASA. And, speaking of fake-ass astronauts, y'all remember the Challenger explosion, for Christ's sake? Huh? Y'all remember the Challenger explosion back in 85, 86? Y'all remember they blasted off some goddamn rocket and it just blew up all of a sudden? Do you know that the majority of those people, except for one, they can't find one of the people that were in that rocket, are all still alive? You stupid morons. I mean, give me a break. I mean, you can't make this crap up, man. They're still alive. So, look, you people can sit here and say tinfoil hat all you want to, all right? But all you people are viewing when you're looking at any NASA crap is CGI animated garbage, all right? And I don't believe one bit of it, for Christ's sake. I don't believe one bit of it. And that's all I'm going to say about that crap. I'm serious, all right? I'm not joking. And somebody's asking, well, why did we stop faking them if they cost almost nothing? Because there's too many people that have caught their fakery. That's why. There's too many people that capture their fakery. I mean, there's too much at stake for these idiots to continuously put on this charade. Why haven't they gone back? Why haven't they gone back to the moon? I'm asking a question. It is 2016. Why haven't they gone back to the moon? I'm telling you this right now because they can't. All right? They can't go back to the moon. I mean, did you see that ridiculous, disgusting, supposed pass-off, the ridiculous moon landing that China recently did? Why do you think that they don't want to broadcast China's landing on the moon here in America? Because it's ridiculous. It looks fake. It looks faker than fake. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, look, I don't want to talk about this anymore because every time I talk about NASA, you morons, you continue to want to believe it. You continue to believe that some dumbasses that are just sitting around, pulling out hyperbole of mathematics out their ass to justify why these ridiculous theories of Copernicus and all this other crap are actually in existence, that they actually are real, for Christ's sake. It's just pathetic. I mean, why do you think that they have this dumb show, The Big Bang Theory, and this, this idiot, this asshole that's one of the main characters, Sheldon Cooper, is supposed to be some brilliant mind, and yet he's just a half a fruit bowl that just sits around and waxes his carrots on Saturday night and does his laundry and, plays video games, World of Warcraft, goes to Comic-Con and all this other crap, and yet he's supposed to be some brilliant mind. Why? Because this moron could sit back and just compute and calculate a bunch of stupid-ass mathematical hyperbole so that he can justify some whacked-out crackpipe theoretical idea that on paper makes him look brilliant, but in actuality is just utter crap. It is utter hyperbole crap. Just like Stephen Hawking. As a matter of fact, let's get some inspiration from the smartest man in the world, shall we? This is supposed to be the man that's the expert on the universe, the man that says there is no God, that, the cosmos blew a fart, Big Bang came around, and lo and behold, we got the goddamn universe out here. And, I find it funny that the man that is the least likely candidate to go up into a rocket to see if his goddamn theories are valid is the man that's supposedly the most brilliant man as it relates to space. All right? I mean, just give me a break. All right? Give me a freaking break. Put on Stephen Hawking, engineer. This is Stephen Hawking, a legitimate voice. This is his real voice before they put in that voice box that they pre-program for him, and they keep him alive with a damn hover around and a goddamn breathing tube. Put it on, engineer, goddammit. Hey, listen to his translator.
There's a space outside here. I think it's fairly obvious that they'll put Stephen's portrait if he leaves.
Yeah, shut up. Get it off, engineer, goddammit. Yeah, that's the most brilliant man in the world. This is the guy that's supposed to be Mr. Brilliant of the galaxy, of the universe, and quasars, and black holes, and all this other crap. What garbage. You understand that? What garbage. All right? I'm not joking. And look, somebody's asking me, what about NASA's mission to establish a human settlement on Mars? You know that George Bush Sr. signed something in 1992-91 to make sure that that particular supposed voyage was going to be a reality by the year 2000. It is now 2016. They keep pushing back that supposed human mission to Mars. And let me tell you something, folks. Have y'all seen that footage that has been exposed, and it was on Google Earth, for Christ's sake. I mean, I thought that a lot of the NASA footage of Mars looked like Nevada. No, actually, it's Greenland. That's right. Take a look at it for yourself. There's NASA equipment, there's drones on Greenland, and it's all captured on Google Earth like a bunch of idiots. All right, I'm just saying, man. Y'all want to continue to believe in NASA? That's your effing problem. All right, I'm not going to do it. All right, I'm not going to sit here and allow a bunch of manipulative Masons to manipulate my belief system, because that's exactly what these idiots are doing. They are manipulating your belief system into believing that they are gods. They are secular gods. All right? I mean, if they control your belief system, then you don't even know who the hell you are. So, you know what? Screw NASA and screw anybody else trying to influence my perspective on this life. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on that whole soliloquy about goddamn NASA, but I don't like them, folks. I think that they're a waste of the biggest con game in world history. All right, I'm serious. The biggest con game in world history, NASA, space stations, the whole 9 yards. Biggest con game in history. Jesus Christ. Hey, somebody's saying, hey, they're saying there's another moon that's orbiting Earth. Why are they saying this crap? Hey, why do you think that NASA even entertains the idea of aliens, you morons? You know what I mean? I mean, every one of these UFO assholes that are like, oh, look, NASA, look, there's this little thing that's moving. You don't think that they purposely put that there? If they utilize their own footage, all right, they utilize their own footage to exemplify supposed UFO phenomena, then it proves, right, that there's space. If there's an existence of UFOs, then there must mean that's space. Do you understand this? And I'm telling you this right now, there are no UFOs, all right? And if there is any UFO phenomena, it has everything to do with our military, or in the case of the precarious situation that happened in the Temple Mount of Israel. I don't know if you folks are familiar with that UFO phenomena, which I believe is a little different than what these morons that are trying to claim are UFOs that are coming into the world and visiting us, for Christ's sake, in spaceships, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. All right, they're coming here and visiting us. I mean, what a bunch of pompous assholes we think we are. You know what I mean? They're coming here and visiting us, for Christ's sake. I mean, what do they do? Are they playing spades with us, for Christ's sake? Huh? What do they play? I'm serious. Well, what are they coming here to do? Jesus Christ, man. But look, there was an orb of light that was captured by about 8 or 12 different sources of people in Israel over the Temple Mount. Now, this orb was a very weird phenomena. It hovered over the Temple Mount for a good amount of time. Then it flashed a humongous flash of light and then burst into the sky. And then once it went into the sky, all of a sudden a light show of all kinds of different lights happened in the air. Now, that, my friends, is a lot different than what supposed UFO phenomena is, all right? Now, once again, I don't want to explain to you what I believe that is, because then you idiots are going to start, claiming I'm tinfoil hatting even that regard. But let me tell you something right now. There is a spiritual component to this life. And the reason why you have NASA trying to push forth this terra firma idea of planets and exoplanets and moons and stars and quasars and all this other crap is so that you people are spiritually dumbed down, that you have no idea what spirituality is, and that you are completely ignorant of the laws of God of this world, all right? I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. That's why these people want you to believe that, hey, we're going to space, we're going to Mars, we're going to go to the moon, we're being visited by aliens, by intelligent life, because they are trying to spiritually dumb you idiots down, and they are doing a great job of doing it. All right, they're doing a great goddamn job of doing it. I'm serious, man. I'm not joking. look, I'm gonna let go of this subject already because I know that there's people already getting scared. I see them on Twitter. Look, it's all right. Listen, you know what a Sprite is? And I'm not talking about the drink, asshole, all right? I'm talking about a sprite of electricity that just randomly comes down from the sky that creates the electricity of lightning. Okay? Just watch sprites, all right? Go do a YouTube search of sprites and take a look at how these electric phenomena just come from out of the sky, out of nowhere. All right, just come out of the sky, and then they enter into the atmosphere. They're in the clouds. They create the lightning. Now, what the hell is that? And not to mention, folks, what is our sun? Huh? What the hell is that thing? Y'all actually believe that it's some gaseous ball burning at 93 million miles away from the Earth? I mean, do you actually believe that malarkey? I mean, seriously. I mean, have you ever looked at the sun through a telescope? I mean, of course, you need some kind of you need some protective a protective layer of ultraviolet diffusing lens work on the telescope. But if you look at the damn sun, it's just a freaking ball. It's just you don't see the burning and all this dramatic garbage that they try to show you that NASA sees. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you, folks. Not even scientists know what the damn sun is. All right? They don't know. They don't know what it is. So, look, that's all I'm going to say about that. But let me tell you something right now. All right? The sun is something that is worshipped. The moon, it is something that is worshipped by the people that are in charge of our planet or our country, of our world, or whatever you want to call this place, all right? Believe me. Not to mention the North Star. I mean, these are all deities that are literally worshipped. I think you people need to do your goddamn homework, man, all right? Jesus Christ, I'm serious. I think you need to do your damn homework. And for all you people that are like, oh, I can't believe you're going crazy, Ghost. Well, then piss off! All right? I'm serious. Piss off. I'm not going to sit here and believe what some government agency tells me. I'm not going to believe what these damn mainstream media, state-run media tells me, for Christ's sake. All right? I have my own mind. I can use my own power of observation. I can use my own senses. I can use my own investigative prowess. I can make my own decisions, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's the whole essence of freedom, isn't it? I mean, I'm a free thinker. I'm a free thinker. Like our forefathers, the Freemason. The Freemasons. Anyway, let me go on, for Christ's sake. You know, it's already 6:35 out here in Austin, Texas. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I'm talking a little bit. I'm kicking some knowledge out here, and you've got jerk dicks on Twitter trying to tinfoil hat fedora my ass over here. Well, then shove it up your ass, all right? If you don't like what I'm saying, then don't listen. Don't listen. No one's asking you stupid, dumbass losers to listen to me, all right? If you don't want to do the research, if you don't want to do your own homework, well, then you stay with your blinders on, you stupid morons, all right? You keep living a lie. You keep living a lie, for Christ's sake, because what you don't understand is the basis of this whole reality, the basis of this whole system is nothing but deception. Do you understand that? It's deception. It's lies. It's utter lies. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not joking around. It's utter lies. So you people can continue to live your fantasy land, all right? You go right ahead. I could care less, all right? That's why, you know what I do? Even if I know this for a fact, even if we know that NASA is a complete bunch of fakery, there's nothing you can do about it. What are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? what I do is utilize the truth and then base my whole life on the fact that this whole goddamn place is an utter lie. So what I do is try to make my life better, try to make my life that much more lavish, because, hey, I mean, what difference does it make? That's why I'm telling you, you have to be a capitalist, baby. You have to be a capitalist, because when you delve in realism, and I'm talking about realism philosophy, that's what I delve in. I don't play in fantasy land like the majority of people in America, like the majority of the people in the world, for Christ's sake. I am a realist, and I base my decisions, I base my life, I base my financial life, I base my social life, my personal life, based upon these observations. Do you understand that? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, for Christ's sake. So that's all there is to it. As a matter of fact, I'm getting the hell out of here. You people are sitting here thinking that, you see, and this is what the thing about it is. You people, you take a couple of classes in astronomy, and all of a sudden you idiots think you're freaking experts, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, give me a freaking break, all right? Why haven't we gone back to the moon, assholes? All right? Why can't the people on the International Space Station pan the camera instead of facing towards the Earth? Why don't they pan it the other direction, in the direction of the, quote, fourth wall? Because they can't!
Fios is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to Fios today to get our best offer ever.
Because they can't. All right? Why can't any astronaut, basically have a camera phone or a camera and put it right there towards the window as they're blasting off into supposed space? Huh? Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, why can't we do this? We got the technology to do this crap. Why? Because they don't want you to see what's going to expose their lie. And somebody's asking me, well, what do they do with all the goddamn money? Your guess is as good as mine. All right? Your guess is as good as mine, for Christ's sake, folks. I'm telling you this right now. Who the hell knows? They went into somebody's pocket. I'm telling you this right now. I don't believe a word. I don't believe anything NASA says. You people can sit here and talk all the garbage you want. I don't believe it one goddamn bit, all right? All right? And somebody's saying that we have stuff on the moon that's visible with telescopes. Oh, yeah? Show me that. Show me that picture right now. I want to see the doom buggy right now on the moon, you idiot. All right? You cannot see it from telescopes, you stupid asshole. You see, that's another lie. That's another lie. I saw the buggy with my telescope. Yeah, I saw the American flag with my telescope. Get the hell out of here. You people are idiots. I'm telling you this right now. You people are morons. All right? No wonder you believe this guy here. No wonder you believe this guy. All that jabber, and he said there's a space outside here.
There's a space outside here.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's fairly obvious that they'll put Stephen's portrait if he leaves.
Yeah, that's exactly. You see, they had an interpreter next to Stephen Hawking for the longest time, and you see, they couldn't do it. They couldn't pull it off. Because, give me a break, that idiot didn't say that. He's just jabbering. He's probably saying, please help me, change my diaper. Please help me, I'm hungry. I'm a malnourished wreck. Please help me. And he's got this interpreter. There's a space outside here. Oh, yeah, there's quasars and black holes. I mean, no wonder they programmed him with the freaking voice box, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, I'll take a couple of more calls of Radio Graffiti. What the hell? I'm here already. It's already 6:41 out here in Austin, Texas. Let's take a couple more callers anyway. What the hell? All right, what the hell? What the hell? Anyway, let's 352 Radio Graffiti.
How exactly do you prepare your stick of butter? Do you just eat it out of the wrapper, or do you inject it into your bloodstream?
No, I stick it up your mother's ass. Yeah, you didn't have anything to say after that, oh boy. Huh? I like a little bit of that. Oh my God. Anyway, who else do we got? How about 320 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, I don't appreciate some of the stuff you say, but hear me out. Like, you take the Lord's name in vain? That's offensive, okay?
Well, you know what? Suck it. How you like that? I don't really care what's offensive to you. I believe in freedom of speech, all right? I don't care if you're offended. You think I give two rat's asses if you're offended, for Christ's sake? Hey, that's the price of freedom, ass crack. So what? Do you think I care because I say Jesus Christ and God damn it? Huh? I mean, I'll say it in any gods. What's another god? Buddha, damn it. Krishna, damn it. Allah, damn it. What's another god out here? Whoever, Satan, damn it. I mean, give me a break. You see how stupid you people are? You're more worried about words. You think God gives a crap about words, man? And that's another thing. You think that God gives two rat's asses who wins the game? I'm sick and tired of people praying to God when it relates to the freaking bowl game, all right? God doesn't care about the freaking bowl game. But you see, you morons, you'll believe that, right? You'll believe that. You'll believe that baby Jesus somewhere actually cares if LeBron James is going to win the freaking title in the NBA. I mean, this is what I'm saying. And you're calling me a moron? You're calling me tinfoil hat? I mean, you people are praying for bowl games, for Christ's sake, man. I bet you pray to God that he gives you money, too, huh? I bet you pray, God, please, I need money, God, help me, God. I mean, you think he cares if you got money, you stupid moron? I bet you pray to God hoping that the disease that, you infected yourself with through your nourishment or malnourishment or whatever the case might be, I bet you pray to him and, oh, please, God, help, and he doesn't do a goddamn thing. So who's the bigger idiot, huh? Who's the bigger moron out here? I mean, you've got the Catholic Church praising and having you morons believe that Mother Teresa was some goddamn saint when this woman was a sick, sadistic, old woman who loved watching people suffer. She loved death. Do you understand that? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, one of the greater atheist intellectuals, and look, I appreciated the man's political perspective, not his religious perspective, and I'm talking about Christopher Hitchens. He did a very beautiful expose documentary talking about Mother Teresa being infatuated with death. She purposely liked putting people in horrific, disgusting, crowded, infectious disease conditions so that she could watch these people die. All right? I mean, this woman was a sick, disgusting piece of trash. And yet, you've got every one of you people, the church, all right? All you people out here believing that the church is so goddamn worthy and great, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a freaking break. All right, but who's the big bad wolf now, for Christ's sake, man? Jesus Christ. Oh, is that the equipment y'all are saying now that you can supposedly see from space? Huh? Laser ranging equipment. You stupid idiots. I saw that episode on the Big Bang Theory, for Christ's sake. Is that your evidence for stuff on the moon? Suck it. All right? Suck it. All right? Suck on my left testy and make the right one jealous, you stupid, dumb idiots. That's your evidence for the goddamn crap being left on the moon. Shove it up your ass. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got here? How about 406 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost! The little people are coming for me. Quick! Quick help, Ghost! Ah!
Yeah, that's just lame, for Christ's sake. All right, how about 510?
はい、生産者2個でございます。
You see, you motherfucker out there talking garbage about communist government in China. You want to know why the communist government in China do what we do? We do it for China.
Hello. I'm recording now, okay? Don't tease us, all right? Can you speak English? What are you speaking? German? Russian? Spanish? You speak English? Motherfucker, say. Hey. Why don't you call here? Why don't you call here? Tell me, why don't you call here? You come here, fuck me. Oh, okay, come here, fuck me. All right?
Christ, let me move on to something else. Hey, let's talk a little bit about China. How about that?
What?
Let's talk a little bit about China because
you fight with me? You want to what? We want to fight? Why? Why you go to here?
You and me, mano a mano.
Why you go to here, okay?
I really want to beat the living bejesus out of you.
Jesus
I will be
Christ.
more than happy to implement
What do we do?
on your ass to show you what a real man is all about, boy. Do you understand that?
Oh, okay, all right, go ahead.
I mean, get the hell out of here with this.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Right now.
Hey, don't screw me.
What I mean, and mean what I say.
I recording now. I call to cut, okay? I know your number here, okay? I know your number here.
You man.
All right, and I call to cop now, all right?
What the hell is your problem, man?
What's the problem?
Sit there and shut your stupid, stinking, over-fruit and Hispanic.
Okay, I say the same to you. You're so stupid, all right?
Oh, God.
Same to you.
I mean, are you actually doing this? Are y'all calling goddamn Oriental restaurants and freaking good? Damn it! God damn it, you sons of bitches. You know, not only do I have you people trying to disrespect me by calling me some goddamn tinfoil hat wearer, you people are calling other people with my voice, and I don't appreciate it, so goddamn all of you. Goddamn all of you to hell. God damn it, you son of a bitch. Why would you do that? Why would you dumb troll assholes be doing this garbage? God damn it, man. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. The goddamn mic, man. Jesus Christ. Why? Just leave me alone, man. Don't call people in my voice, man. I don't appreciate that one goddamn bit. What, do you not have the testicular fortitude to make up your own goddamn prank calls, boy? Huh? You afraid you're going to stumble and mumble over your own goddamn tongue like most of you do when you call up for radio goddamn graffiti, boy? That's what I thought, you sack of crap. That's what I goddamn thought. Jesus Christ. Anonymous radio graffiti.
Man, Black Lives Matter. I'll serve your fucking head on a golden platter. Why do you still hate us even to today? Because I'm the Grand Wizard of the KKK. I'm telling you niggers that it's not okay to sit around blocking places every single day. If you want to be free, then Africa is that way. America is no longer a place where you should stay. To Sean King.
Man, come on, man. You're giving these damn people that are calling racism fodder, man. All right, come on with that racist crap, man. Jesus Christ. 207 Radio Graffiti.
One day while Andy was masturbating, Woody got wood. He could no longer help himself. He watched as Andy stroked his juicy...
Jesus Christ. What a fruit bowl sounded kid there, man. What a fruit bowl sounded kid. I'm telling you, your mother should be kicked right in her lady parts. All right? What do the Mexicans call it? She should be kicked in her panocha. All right? She needs to be kicked in her panocha so hard that she never shits out another fruity-ass piece of garbage like you out of her uterus pipe, all right? I'm telling you, kick right to the panocha. 248 Radio Graffiti.
Ooh, Ghost, can you stick a butter up my anal passage? Can I stick
this fruit? Get out of here, you fruity-ass bastard. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Truly is a one-man operation.
Hey, shove it up your ass, for Christ's sake, man. 614 Radio Graffiti. Just playing with your Peter Popper or something there. How about 830 Radio Graffiti?
Ghost, the only reason why they keep coming up with the trans names is because they're trying to recapture the glory of the poop tickler Twitter names.
No, the glory of the poop ticklers, for Christ. Look, whatever. I don't care what they're doing. What I don't appreciate is every time I'm doing Twitter shout-outs, I see some new object with a pair of balls on it, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, that's something wrong there. There's something disturbing about that, to say the goddamn least, all right? 210 Radio Graffiti.
I am so sick and tired of these liberal shit-stained motherfuckers. They're starting to piss me off. They're like shit coming straight out of Hillary Clinton's asshole. Like every day they say some new retarded thing. Like they're saying Donald Trump can't be president because he has like no political experience. Like what the hell does that mean? He's a business.
It doesn't mean anything, all right? It doesn't mean anything. Anybody with political experience is nothing more than an agent of international bureaucracy as far as I'm concerned. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Bad. They called him boss. They called him boss. Boss nigger. He's so bad. They called him boss. They called him boss. Boss nigger.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm tired of you sons of bitches, man. I'm telling you, you stupid trolls, you assholes that think I'm tinfoil having it, for Christ's sake, you people have ruined my goddamn Taco Tuesday. You sons of bitches. You people have ruined it. gotta go, folks. Oh. I'm all right. I'm all right. And screw you people on Twitter that's saying it's the butter. It's not the butter. Shut up your ass. Good. It's not the damn butter. It's not the damn butter. Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. It's not the butter. It's not the butter. God damn it. Give me the Mac. Damn it. I gotta go, folks. I'm sorry. Tune in tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. God damn it, Politics Ghost.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever. FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.